The individual views expressed here are not supported by and do not reflect those of Green Ties Media. Viewer discretion is advised. Cider and Henny, baby.
They ain't ready. Hey, hey, hey. Cider and Henny, baby.
Morning, y'all.
Yeah,
Good
we
morning.
vibing. Cider and Henny, baby. It's Christmas time, yeah. Cider and Henny, baby. Got it so lit. Cider and Henny, baby. Cider and Henny, baby. Cider and Henny, baby. Yeah, we vibing. Cider and Henny, baby. It's Christmas time, yeah. Cider and Henny, baby. Got it so lit. Cider and Henny, baby. Cider and Henny, baby, yeah.
Just got up for work and I need a drink. Got my Martinelli's, baby, with a Hennessy. Been a long, hard week and now the kids have sleep. Been decorating all day. Just wanna relax, baby, go out and play. But when it is a spot, then you wanna go back and do some things that I can't say.
Cider and Henny, baby. Yeah, we vibing. Cider and Henny, baby. It's Christmas time, yeah. Cider and Henny, baby. Got it so lit. Cider and Henny, baby. Cider and Henny, baby. Cider and Henny, baby. Yeah, we vibing. Cider and Henny, baby. It's Christmas time, yeah. Cider and Henny, baby. Got it so lit. Cider and Henny, baby. Cider and Henny, baby, yeah.
Christmas time is here, got some Henny and some cider. We gon' pull a all-nighter, let her ride it like the Viper. Jingle bells get the ringing, it's gon' be a long weekend. Just call me Santa Claus by the way that I be creeping. And I'm checking off my list, gotta check on it twice just to see if you been good. Naughty or nice, it's that holiday spirit. Christmas time with some lights, got some cider and some Henny. Bottoms up all night.
Cider and Henny, baby. Yeah, we vibing. Cider and Henny, baby. It's Christmas time, yeah. Cider and Henny, baby. Got it so lit. Cider and Henny, baby. Cider and Henny, baby. Cider and Henny, baby. Yeah, we vibing. Cider and Henny, baby. It's Christmas time, yeah. Cider and Henny, baby. Got it so lit. Cider and Henny, baby. Cider and Henny, baby, yeah.
Yeah. Your boy, the Joker, the Overlook MC, right here live and direct here on the morning show. We back with the squad, with the crew. You know, little vacation. You know, doing what
Cider
we
and
do.
Henny, baby. Hey, Grand Rising, everybody. I missed y'all.
Yeah. Out there in Chi-Town, supporting your baby and everything, tied the knot. You know what I'm saying? He just gave a bundle of love to the Most High when he did that. You know what I'm saying? The Most High dancing and praising in the land of the mansions right now. You know what I'm saying?
Turned
Yeah.
21 on Saturday and was married by Tuesday. I said, Lord, I
Yeah.
cried like a
Yeah.
baby, y'all. Once it
That's what I'm
started,
talking
I
about.
cried like
Yeah.
a baby.
Yeah. No doubt. I seen the pictures, man. Beautiful dress.
Thank you.
It was the beautiful dress. That was everything was looked like everything was smooth. Did you have to wait for a long time for everything to come through, or it was just right in?
We had to wait because of traffic in Chicago. So we actually left the hotel. So we were supposed to be down there by 2:00. So we
Yeah.
left the hotel at 12 to go grab my son because traffic is so crazy. We wanted to make sure we were there. She didn't get there until like 2:55. So we
Right.
sitting there. But yeah, you do have to wait your turn. Some places they do it all together, but this one, the judge was so nice and welcoming. She let everybody just come in, sit down, and she was very, very welcoming. It was different. I had never been to the justice of the peace or the courts for a marriage, so that was different. But yeah, it was nice. Her family was there. The
Okay.
ones that are here in the States, and me and my daughter were there on behalf of our family, and it was really, really nice. I'll send some pictures and post some more pictures up today, everybody, on my Facebook and Instagram page. Grand Rising Devajna, I see you out there. Hey, Tamara, Grand Rising, Virus Banker, Grand Rising. Thank you so much, Virus Banker, for putting the at followers.
Yes. That highlights and all that. Appreciate that. Boss Banger. Album drop tomorrow on the 1st. You know what I'm saying? That come up album and all that. We don't get in a good conversation today. You know what I'm saying? We can get into some hot topics and all that good stuff. We can get into this Spotify movement that's going on right now. We're gonna talk about that. I got a lot to talk about that. That right there is just really mind blowing what Spotify is trying to clean up that they done messed up. So we'll get into that. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget, y'all. Don't forget about the drawing we're doing. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time that the boss lady been on since I've been pushing this raffle for a pair of customized Air Force Ones drawn on December 22nd. It will be live on the morning show. You know what I'm saying? Everything will be live. Everything. Putting the names in the box will be live. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be communicating live with me and the queen, and we're going to go ahead and do what it do. We're going to try to give out some more prizes. I got some merch over here. I'm definitely going to put in a raffle also that got left over from all the shows I did when I was in Albuquerque that I want to clean up my closet. Got a lot of t-shirts, couple t-shirts. We might do a couple customized hoodies or something, and some sneakers at the grand drawing gonna be the sneakers. That's gonna be the last one. So, you know what I'm saying? But to do that, first I'm gonna let y'all know the prices of how to get your name in the hat. You know what I'm saying? Right there. This one name in the hat is $25. 3 names in the hat it is $50. 6 names in the hat is $80. And the Cash App is that $ painted drip. Make sure you put raffle in the notes in the Cash App so we know that is for the raffle. So we can go ahead and put your name on the list. So on the day of the drawing, the Queen Vet Green gonna have a shoebox, and she gonna write the names down and show it on the screen and let you know that it's number 1 for this person. 2, you got 8 names in there. You pay for 8, and you pay for. We're going to do everything live to make sure y'all tuned in, but it's a catch to it, y'all. The catch is you have to be on one of the YouTube channels.
Or both.
Only.
On both. Support us.
Yeah, you can be either one of them. You could be on the Even Rush Network, or you could be on Green Ties Media, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. You got to be a subscriber. You know what I'm saying? And you got the like, and you got the comment, and you got the tune in there. You know what I'm saying? If you're not tuning in there and I call your name, I see a Facebook logo, you just took an L. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on the YouTube side to win all the time. And then, we have specials going on to get in the box free. We got some names already in the box for free that people didn't follow directions. And today, to get in the free box, you know what I'm saying, is I said bring 5 people to both of the jump balls. I'm saying you bring 3 people, 3 different people to both of the platforms to subscribe and to like, you know what I'm saying, and to comment and click done and put the name of the YouTube that you're liking and you're done with. Put it in the comments also. If your artists bring me 3 and plus yourself, you will get a free slot in the box. I got my list right here, my pen, and I write everything down, put 1 in the X. That means you get 1 name in the box. And if you want any more extra than that, you got to pay for it. But that's our special for today. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. You was like you want to do some gift cards too.
Yeah. So we have some gift cards. Grand Rising, bro. I see you out there. We have some gift cards that's going to start to be available beginning December 1st. We have some local cards here for Tim Hortons, and then we're also going to do some e-cards. All of them are going to be e-cards because we're virtual, but we're going to have some local here to the 716 area, and we're going to have some that you can use anywhere. So stay tuned. As Joker said, you have to be subscribed to the Green Ties YouTube page as well as the Evening Rush YouTube page. Make sure you are subscribed. We are going to be doing drawings. We are going to be picking names. We are just going to be pulling people out of the audience and say, you get a ticket, you get a ticket, you get a ticket.
Yeah, right. That's right.
You get a gift card, you get a gift card. But they're
Yes,
only going to be going to our loyal listeners. So if you are a loyal listener, make sure you stay tuned. We are here live from 7 to 10 a.m. You have to catch a segment. We're going to be throwing out some questions out there about what we talked about. So make sure you stay tuned, okay? Make sure you stay tuned. The holidays are coming. I know you can use those gift cards, or maybe you just want some gifts to yourself because you done depleted your pockets and bought for everybody else but yourself. I've
That's
been
right.
there.
Right. Yeah, and it plus it's good to be on the YouTube side because I might want to do a drawing like in the middle of January. I might just do a drawing to be doing a drawing.
Hey,
I might
John.
have something I want to do it, and I say, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, and if you ain't on the YouTube side, then you know, if I see anybody that have a YouTube logo on the side, I'm writing y'all names down. So if y'all can watch my body language, you know, oh, he must be about to do a drawing. I need to stay on, you know. I may see my hand moving a little bit. That means I'm writing their names down. What I see that's on YouTube, I might do a drawing right then and there, and then I might communicate with my queen. You know what I'm saying? Like we better do a drawing and here are the names that you see. Write them down. I'm gonna write them down and see we on the same page, and then we're gonna put your name in the box, and we're gonna go ahead and do a drawing out the blue without letting y'all know. But you know, we scheduled to have a drawing on the 22nd. And like I said, she got gift cards starting tomorrow on the 1st. We might just do one Tuesday. That's how we feel. It goes by emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It goes by how we
Still
feel
sharing
this
everybody.
morning. You know what I'm saying? In the giving spirit. You know what I'm saying? And so, but the main event of the drawing is going to be on the 22nd of December, right before Christmas weekend. Because that next day, I'll be on the road to Buffalo.
Yes.
On that 23rd, that afternoon, I'll be on the road to Buffalo. Yes. You know, on my way to the city. You know what I'm saying? And all that. Yeah. So make sure y'all tune in. Sean Dog, go ahead and check your email, big dog. Yeah. Check your email real quick, man. So we can definitely get that straightened out. You know what I mean? Because we need that video in the right
Yes.
side.
As y'all know, Nequasia new song is dropping, new video is dropping. I cannot wait. We were listening to Nequasia.
Man.
I
One
was
of my
listening
favorite songs.
right? So I'm listening to the Spotify, the morning show Spotify playlist as we were driving back home, me and my daughter from Chicago. And one of Nequasia's songs came up, and my daughter is loving her. They're like, Nequasia sound like she's supposed to be mainstream, y'all. Okay, stop hating on my girl. She really is that. She's that chick. Okay, she really is. I'm just waiting on God to let the world know who she is. He just covering her right now. He just covering her. Okay.
Yeah. No doubt. So what we got going on in the world today? Hot Topics is back. The Vet Green edition of the Top Topics.
Yeah.
I'll be messing up, y'all. Y'all know I'll be messing up. You know, I get so much information that I get, and I be forgetting that I can't put information out that is not on the Google platform, because you know when you're in media, I got so many other media sources that I have, and you know what I'm saying, and you know we get pulled down and pulled back up and all that, but I got so much information that I need to shut my mouth. I'll be forgetting. I need this gun here and just shut up.
Listen, I was listening yesterday as we were driving. You did very, very well. I love you and Lamar. I heard you doing the Hot Topics. I said, look at bro. Listen to my granddogs. They mad because they can't get in here, y'all. So please, I got my big girl here, the pit bull, my baby Patches. She the sweet one, but she is such a Grammys girl. She just needs to be all up under me. So when the video come on, I'm gonna let her in the room so she can just get up under my lap and just put her head on my lap as if she not 70 pounds. She don't think she's 70 pounds. She swears she only 5. So
she thinks she a little chihuahua or something.
She thinks she a chihuahua, bro. I keep trying to tell her, big girl, you was a plus size black girl. I know it, baby. Your Grammy is a plus size black girl. You can't be on your Grammy like this. You just cannot. So the Hot Topics is brought to you by Dip and Dignity. Y'all know it is my favorite place to go for the treats. For Thanksgiving we have
I got you.
For Thanksgiving we have some treats. For Christmas I'm gonna make sure you have some treats for you and sis when y'all get here. Because they are the bomb. Have some treats to take back home with y'all because they are the bomb. I'm telling you, I am not one for strawberries dipped in chocolate or chocolate covered pretzels. My daughter said they are the best cake pops she has ever had, and she's one that goes to Starbucks for her cake pops. These are even better than that. So, big girl, I'm gonna have to get them. So, in headline news, and this is brought to you by Dip in Dignity, everyone. Henry Kissinger, and this is being reported by many platforms. CNN is the one that I'm using this morning. Henry Kissinger was a dominating and polarizing force in U.S. foreign policy. He died at 100 years old, everybody. And some of you may be familiar with the name, but not sure of what it is that he did. So Henry Kissinger was actually under Nixon during Watergate. So Kissinger's power actually grew during Watergate when the politically attuned diplomat assumed a role to co-president, which weakened Richard Nixon. Supporters say his pragmatic bent. Now, Google pragmatic. If you don't know what that means, I'm good at Googling that, at Googling what pragmatic means. And pragmatic means dealing with sensibly and realistically, dealing with things sensibly and realistically in a way that is based on practical rather than theoretical considerations. So that's what they're saying about him, which served U.S. interests. Many Americans reveled Kissinger for his wartime diplomacy. He was denounced on college campuses, though, for the bombing and Allied invasion of Cambodia in April of 1970, which intended to destroy North Vietnamese supply lines. So those of you familiar with the Vietnam War may be familiar with who Henry Kissinger is. He was a diplomat. He dominated foreign policy in the U.S., which extricated itself from Vietnam and broke down barriers in China. He died in his home in Connecticut. His consulting firm said, everybody. So rest in peace, Henry Kissinger. Some people may not have agreed with what he brought, but he's going to go down in history as that person. And again, he was under the former President Nixon during the Watergate scandal, everyone. Moving on, a boyfriend was arrested for murder after a 20-year-old woman was found dead in the trunk of her car, everybody. Whoa. Ladies, queens, please be careful out there. This is being reported by ABC News in Texas, everyone. A 19-year-old man has been arrested in connection with the murder of his 21-year-old girlfriend after she was found shot dead in the trunk of her own car, Houston police announced on Wednesday. The victim's identity has not yet been released, was last seen at 7 a.m. Tuesday, and her mom last spoke to her around 8:20 a.m. Tuesday. Houston Police Lieutenant Alyssa Smith said. The victim friend was able to track her phone to Indigo Street. This is why I keep my location on. I know some people are like, I don't want to keep my location on. I don't want people all in my business, but I tell my kids this, especially my girls, keep your location on. Hey, Goldie. Hey, Queen. Thank you so much for joining us. It's so important because you want your phone, especially if you are dating, if you are on the dating scene and you are going out on these blind dates or online dating. It's not that people are going to be in your business. It's a safety measure. It really is a safety measure. So this is something that actually helped them find her. So her friend was able to track her phone to Indigo Street, where her Honda was found parked on the street. Right? The victim was reported missing, and police responded to taking the missing persons report. The car appeared secure, so police did not open it right away. However, the victim's family remained at the scene. See, the police did not even do their due diligence. Could you imagine, bro? Wow. Imagine. The victim's boyfriend, 19-year-old Ariel Cruz, was also at the scene with the victim's family. Oh my God, they say that. Yeah. And a lot of times when things like that happen, the person who commits the crime is there in some sick, twisted way because they need to see it.
Right.
Oh my God, what's your thoughts on that? The victim's dad later broke the car window and the family opened the trunk where they found her body inside. Oh my God, my heart goes out to this family. I can't imagine what the father went through, what the family was going through.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, police announced yesterday, Wednesday morning, that Cruz has been charged with murder. He confessed. He confessed to his role in his girlfriend's death. Everyone, what are your thoughts on this situation? What are your thoughts on having the tracker on your phone, having your location on your phone, especially Queens? Listen, I know it's a lot of single ladies out there. Single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. I know it's a lot of us out here. I know we dating, we navigating this thing called life, you know, trying to find our person. And sometimes we go out on these dates and we're with people. Just keep your location on. Even if you turn it on while you are going out on that date, put your location on. If you have an iPhone, share your location with people. Take a picture. If you're meeting somebody online, take a picture of that person. I tell my daughters this: when you going out, take a picture of that person and send it to me. I need to know, because I that is a person, that is a parent's worst nightmare right there. We know, you know your daughter. Your daughters aren't married, right, bro?
No. Hopefully, you know, some things about to happen soon. But
okay.
My oldest one been with her baby daddy since day one. You know, they got 3 kids, and they're about to be moved in a different level. My youngest daughter, she's just dating. You know, that's a Jerry Springer relationship. But
see, yeah. So yes, youngest daughter, baby. Put your location on when you going out, okay? We don't want your dad turning back into the Franklin 1994, 97. We don't want to turn it back.
Crazy, she know that.
So put your location on.
She just see daddy in action plenty time.
Put your location on. Young queens, older queens too. A lot of us out here still dating, you know. Put that location on.
Please be safe out there. It's the holidays. They said the holidays right now is one of the busiest holidays since I think they said 2015. Real big, you know, people are really outside. It's like 50-50 right now. Physical and digital online order is like 50-50 for the first time ever. So people is really outside shopping right now. People really out here doing some things and getting really enjoying being outside and getting gifts for loved ones. You know what I mean? Me and my wife, you on a shopping wave just between this week and next week, trying to knock some things out. You know what I'm saying, and all that. But yeah, you know, yours is done.
Oh, I love it. They are going to listen. I am going to have a glass case or something to put those in. Okay, y'all. I'm not wearing those. I'm not with those are something that's going to be passed down to my first granddaughter. Okay. Whenever she comes, if she comes.
No doubt. Yeah, the painted drip. You know what I'm saying? You get them drawings, y'all. Go ahead and get them drawings. Go ahead and make it do what it do, because we gonna make it do what it do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get your joy. And if you want to get a free slot in there right now, send 3 different people to. Is in the description to the YouTube, both of them. Both of the links in the description. Click subscribe, like, and then go in the comment, click done in the name of the YouTube. And we'll put your name in. It's like you gotta have both of them now. Both of them, and then we'll put your name in there for free. We got some free ones on there. We got Tyrone, we got Goldilocks from the last time. We got, of course, Sean Dawn in the building, Bam Fam, Prince Killer. We got the Purple Guard in the building, my little brother, and we have Lamar. All did it. They all have a free slot in the box. You know what I'm saying? And all that. So you know.
Hey Tyrone. I see you out there. Thank you so much for tapping in this morning. Goldilocks said, I'm scared to even go on a date. I even be sending pics of my Uber driver in the car. Oh, you better. Absolutely send that. Listen, when I get in an Uber, I share my location. I share my location with my sons. You know, I share my location because it is. Listen, everybody, it is really, really tough out here on the dating scene. It's so tough, and you hear about young women and men. You know, it's you hear about these tragic stories of people getting murdered. Just trying to date, just trying to live their life. So you want to make sure that you protect yourself. Send pictures. So what? Snap a picture as you getting in the car with that person. Snap it. Let me take a picture of you real quick and hit send.
That's right. That's right.
Don't rely just on the pictures that they use online, because some people use pictures that they had of themselves 20 years ago. And you get there and you meet them and you're like, wait a minute, that is not you. What happened to the person in this picture? Okay.
no doubt. Shout out to people that's tuned in on the YouTube, man. YouTube, when you on YouTube, you an original listener member. You are a member, and I'm gonna do something special in 2024 for y'all members who actually on the YouTube side. You know what I mean? I might give y'all a little membership ID certificate or something, because y'all definitely doing y'all thing. Staying tuned in, Tyrone, staying loyal to the YouTube side. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Make sure you also download the Evening Rush app, everybody. Let's support each other. And supporting that, you can go and download the Evening Rush Network app. You can go right in your app store and download that. Make sure you are also subscribed to both of our YouTube pages, because this is a collaboration. This is a relationship that we had. I've been rolling with Don for about going on 3 years now, I feel like. Much respect to Don and what he's done over at the Evening Rush. I love what it is that he's done. Make sure you catch his show on Wednesdays. We kind of bump heads on Wednesdays because his show, the Evening Rush Network show, comes on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. But whichever one you watch, either it's the Vet Green show or the Evening Rush Network show, just go back and support the other one. That's all. This is what we do.
I go back and forth. I go to this one. I go to that. Especially if I ain't busy, I go to both. I go to watch this one.
I know you be watching. I love it. I love it.
I'll be producing and having the window up watching that. Might not can hear them, but I can see the, saying see what's going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, I stay keeping them algorithms moving, man. But yeah, Dawn, you got to send me the video. It came in blank, man. I don't know what Google's doing. We're gonna be great today, okay? That's what I'm gonna say. We're gonna be great today because Google, Gmail is actually kind of stank this morning.
Moving on.
Come on, Gmail, y'all. Y'all was doing good for a minute. Now y'all want to act crazy because at the end of the year, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no smoke. We just want a video. That's all. We don't want nothing crazy. We not forging no money. We not doing nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing nothing.
We just trying to be great here, everybody. And also, everyone, we are still hunting for that R&B music, that I call it light sounding rap. I came across some light sounding rap last night as I started going down the rabbit hole. I was amped. I drank a Pepsi too late, so I didn't go to sleep until about 2:00. I don't even think I really got any sleep, y'all. So thank God for Sarah V. Because
See me sipping on coffee. See me.
Okay. But we are still actively looking for music videos to play on our show. It can be either the morning show, the Vet Green show, or even the Evening Rush Network, because we share. If we get music, we send it over to the Evening Rush Network to play on the radio as well. So if you want to be involved and have your music played on the show on one of our platforms, make sure you get with Franklin, grindcitynl@gmail.com, or you can also send the music to me. I love going down that rabbit hole of music. vetgreen76@gmail.com. We're still searching. And as you know, we have that raffle coming up on December 22nd. We have gift cards that we are going to be giving away. But to get those things, you have to be tapped in with us, okay?
Yes, they're on the YouTube side. But all our Facebook listeners are still tuned in. But we got listeners that just want to listen. They can stay on the Facebook side. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to be part of the movement and the family, you got to go on the Evening Rush Network or YouTube or the Green Tides Media YouTube. It's right there in the description right there. You click on them, be a part of the family, be a member, and you have opportunity to win. We might do a raffle for put money in Cash App.
Mm-hmm.
We might have $50 in the Cash App to get to somebody for a raffle.
Yes, we're
$100 in the Cash App. You know what I mean? We got so much things that we're gonna do for 2024. We're gonna give back to our community through the whole year. And we're gonna have so much things. We're gonna be on tour. We're gonna do more pop-ups. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of things we're doing. A lot of things we're doing the prep work. Shout out to my homegirl Stephanie. Say it again now.
On the 50-50 raffle, I also want to do for December because I know that people can use money. I know that resources are really, really low for a lot of people. I fully understand that. So we're going to do some 50-50 raffle starting on Friday. You can put as low as $1 in there.
Yeah.
Pick a number, give us your number, and we'll put that in the box. And every Friday, starting next Friday, we are going to be pulling out names. Whoever number is chosen will from 1 to 100, or we may depending on the amount of people who want to get involved. We are going to be picking those names, and if no number is picked, we're just going to continue to do it until the end of the year. It's going to be like bingo.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to continue to grow, and then once we pull that number toward the end of the year, if no number is picked, that money is going to be divided between the Green Times Media and whoever that person is. But again, you have to be subscribed to the Evening Rush Network as well as Green Times Media, which was formerly Think and Grow with Vet Green. Everyone, we got a lot of things going on. I can't wait until 2024. We're going to be bringing a lot more content to you, a lot more music videos to you, expanding what it is that we do in these streets. If you are interested in having your podcast become a part of Green Times Media, hit me up at vetgreen76@gmail.com. Franklin is an awesome producer. As you know, he is now producing Melinda Evans' new podcast, which airs on Saturday. How does that feel, bro? I'm so happy for you. Like, God is shining because you are so freely just giving of yourself and your knowledge that God is seeing fit to bless you because you've given so much to people freely. Like, that free 99 is a real thing. So how do you feel about where it is that your life is heading right now? Because I know it was hard this year.
Yeah.
It was hard this year.
It was definitely tough. That's a blessing. Me and Melinda is definitely building a real tight, strong business relationship. Shout out to her team, shout out to her husband. You know what I mean? And they definitely put things together. The first show, it was real awesome. It's better than I thought it was going to be. I was really shocked. I was like, that's really looking good. Like,
yeah,
we got to tweak some things out. Of course, there's always room for improvement, but just the level that we was on the first show is overwhelming. Like, wow, like that was fire. Like, I was like, okay, I see her vision. I see the vision. I see it. You know what I mean? And we had a couple meetings, a couple of days now for the next show this Saturday. We tweaking some things out. I'm doing a lot of prep work today on that show. I'm doing a lot of prep work today for your show today after the morning show. So it keeps me busy, keep me creative. It keeps me, so something to do. And I really want that brand to look so beautiful. I want that brand to be just as good as Oprah Winfrey, just as good as, the other evening talk shows that's on TV. I want to have that type of quality look as much as possible. And then the more we do it, the more we grow, and the more we learn, and the better we're going to be. And we just taking our time and we just putting God first in all things, and look what's happening.
Absolutely. And I see, congratulations to you, Melinda Evans. She's a childhood friend. We grew up together in the Dorothy Glover Gardens projects here in Lackawanna, New York. I'm proud of what it is that she's doing. She's been talking about it for a while. Hey, Don. She's been talking about it for a while, and just seeing her vision come true has been awesome. And I love the set. I love the set. I think you did an awesome job at producing it, just as awesome as a job as he does here on the morning show and all my shows. Anything that I got going on, Franklin's behind the scenes there, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
So very proud.
Put that in there, Don. It won't even let me down, though. I appreciate that, big dog. Yeah, it didn't even let me do nothing. The Gmail they just hating on us this morning, man. Like, y'all right now, man. Y'all not right today. You know what I mean?
Now you gotta let me know your schedule so we can have a conversation.
Yeah, definitely.
Have a conversation.
I definitely want to. Yeah, it's not letting me do nothing, but yeah, we about to get it right, man. We gonna go ahead and play that music video, and right before who we got coming on the show this morning. And I'm saying, let's get into that. What's going down?
Yeah, so this morning, everybody, our City Action Buffalo. Now, is that me or is that because I saw that it was freezing a little bit?
Yeah, probably both of us. Probably both of us. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
Daddy, Addie, and Enzo, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that so much. I see the new subscribers coming, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So this morning we have Harper Bishop and Layton coming in from Our City Action Buffalo to talk about the 5th annual Anti-Displacement Summit, which is happening December 9th. I'm so excited. As you know, I am a part of the Our City Action Buffalo. Thank you. They asked me to be on their board of directors, and I agreed. And I love what it is that they're doing. As you may have become familiar with them during India Walton's run for mayor of Buffalo. They did an awesome job at promoting her. I know they're getting some things ready for the next time. I just love what it is that they stand for. So if you're not familiar with the Anti-Displacement Summit, you can get a lot of questions and answers right here. They're going to be on around 8 a.m. today. And the Anti-Displacement Summit is happening again on December 9th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 371 Delaware Avenue. I'm excited. I participated in the summit last year. It was virtual.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. We had breakout sessions. It was done via Zoom. We had breakout sessions. A lot of information was obtained. That what they're going to do is show us how to take action. You know, there's so many policies that many of us do not understand. We don't understand a lot of what the state and local government bodies, you know, what it is that they're doing and how it affects us. So come with your questions, everyone. They'll be here at the top of the hour. I'm definitely looking forward.
This the flyer right here?
Yep, that's the flyer right there. Yep.
December 9th.
Yep.
Yeah,
December 9th, everybody.
I got 2 of them.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a fun day. They last year they had speakers and workshops, and it's very, very fun. Layton, if anybody is familiar with who Layton is, he is just a ball of energy, so positive. You know, I love him, and I love how he's been able to persevere after the year that he's had. If you're not familiar with Layton, he unfortunately lost his sister this year.
Wow.
Yeah, she had 2 young boys, which Layton is taking care of now. So he stepped into that role, and I know it can't be easy for him. So I can't wait to have them on. I had Our City Action Buffalo on the Vet Green show maybe about a month or 2 ago. So
about a month ago. Yeah, that was one of my. I think it was one of my first time producing for Green Tides Media. I think.
Okay. All right.
When you first changed over. You know what I'm saying? Now look at her, y'all. Queen is definitely on the throne right now. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and straighten your crown out. Don't let it fall. Understand?
That's because God said he gonna put some great people around me. Listen, I do not shy on what or take, you know, I take heed to what God is doing in my life and the people, the real people that he's placing in my life. Like, bro is for real, bro. He's the big bro. Like, he helps me more than y'all know, you know, to get this thing going. That's why when God blesses me, God is going to bless us. When God blesses him, God is going to bless us. And that's how it's going. That's how it's been. You know, that's why this works.
Today is the last day for the marketing course for $100. Today is the last day, y'all. You know what I mean? So if y'all want that marketing class for $100, a mega class how to market yourself, because you know things is changing in these algorithms and these AIs and all that for 2024, and I'm willing to teach and all that is going to be at the regular price of $150. That comes with the free coaching though with that, and that's only going to be good until the 31st of December, and then the price going up for 2024 for that. So tune in, get in it right now, so you can have me the whole year. You know what I mean? Helping you make money in your sleep. How you feel about making money in your sleep, Queen? I know you've been making money in your sleep. I know. You know what?
It feels good to hear that ching ching. I said, Joker at it again. Ching ching. It feels good because this year has been tough, but it also opened my eyes as to what entrepreneurship means. Like when you're running a media company, it really takes a lot. It takes a lot because you are responsible for more than you realize. So it feels good and to be growing. Oh goodness. We're going to get a video going. I am going to take care of the grand dogs in the background because Big Girl is trying to get in here, y'all. Okay, she's like, Grammy, open the door.
She want all that attention right now. She said, "You gonna give me some love."
Okay, can you tell her cousins
I don't know what you do with this door closed. I don't know who you talking to, but it ain't me.
Facts. Sweet Tea gonna have to teach her some manners because she doing too much right now. Sweet Tea all quiet.
Yeah, listen, that's Sweet Tea all day. So Sweet Tea didn't barking dog, but she'll get her little moaning, her crying, and start scratching and shaking the cage, and because she know her collar make a lot of noise, so she'll shake so her collar can make a noise, like, you know what I'm saying? And then she'll get aggressive with it too, like, you gonna hear me today, Daddy. I don't know what you doing in the back room over there. I don't care if you painting. I don't know who you talking to. Like, nah, we not doing that. I want my love, and I want my love now.
Right now. They are so funny. Oh my goodness, everybody. But I do want to tell you.
We'll get to a break so we can go ahead and have a little break, get your coffee and all that. Y'all stay tuned in, man. Make sure y'all go to the YouTube side, all the members and all the ones that's listeners. Y'all can stay on Facebook and make sure you put followers too and highlight and continue to do what they do. We finna go right into this video right here. Brand new video by Naquasia from the Even Watch Network Entertainment. Love Hangover. Here we go, y'all.
Come on.
Never lie, but if you must lie in the arms of the one you love. I've got a love hangover, so if this is real, don't put me over. I want to feel all your love. I want to feel all your love.
Yeah. No doubt. That joint right there was Flavor. One of my favorite songs, man. Every song she do gets better and better.
Yeah, isn't
Gets
she?
better and better. Every time. Every
That
time.
voice,
Yeah. Yeah,
just amazing.
you can't take no L's when you hear an equation, that's for sure. You can't take no L's. Shout out everybody that's tuned in this morning. Shout out to y'all making it do a band family Bennett on the YouTube side. That's what I'm talking about. Original member, loyal on the YouTube side. So if you are subscribed on one of the YouTube channels, listen to us over there. You are a member. You know what I'm saying? Go there first, and then you go to the Facebook, put at followers, then go back to the member page, to the Even Rush Network or Green Times Media, and watch us on there. If you are a subscribed, you should always listen and watch us on the YouTube side. Especially if you are on the list to get them free joints. Don't get messed up, because if I see you on the Facebook side and I call your name, you know what I mean, and it's in that bracket that I see in front of me, oh man, you just took an L to get some free jump offs. These is almost done for my model. Huh? Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah. Out here in
ooh.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, she's also a model. She's an artist too. She's a painter too. And she was like, yeah, I need to, see that abstract
Oh yeah,
Louis Vuitton jump
I
off.
love those lips on there.
Yeah. And I'm saying the toes got the Louis and the tongue and the yeah. And then wait till you see the shoestrings that I put. I was gonna get some customized one, but I'm gonna design some shoestrings for this joint. I'm gonna do something different. I'm in my
Mm.
creative bag on this project right here. It's like, this right here is different right here. And a lot of people hit me up for the kids, man. And so all the people that's been hitting me up on the box, these are the kids edition. For my grandson. You
I
know,
like that.
you see how the comic book edition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
He's gonna
Marvel
be
Spider-Man.
that kid in school.
Yeah, he loves Spider-Man. He would go crazy over Spider-Man. He be all over himself. He can't even control himself when he he's just so funny. You know what
My
I'm saying?
baby.
Shout out to King Naj. You know what I'm saying? That's his nickname. I call him King Naj. His name is Naja, but I call him King
Oh,
Naj. Yeah.
is that
King
your
Naj.
oldest grandson?
Yeah, that's my second oldest.
Second oldest.
Yeah,
Okay.
my oldest is Baby G. But
Oh,
yeah, Baby G, my boy too. Now that's the football man. Yeah,
oh.
that's the football player in the family. That's the one that's gonna go to the NFL. Understand me? He sleep with that football. He walk with that football. He take that football to school.
Not like
He don't put
Ricky
that.
from
He don't
Boys
take
in
that
the Hood.
football down. Yeah, yep. Just like that's what he remind me of. Yep. He had
What?
that football everywhere he go. You know what I mean? I'm gonna design him a customized football for Christmas. But yeah, that boy right, and he looked like a football player. He looked like a linebacker.
Oh, is he gonna be tall like his papa?
Yeah, he gonna be. Yeah, my daughter tall. Yeah, my daughter
Is she?
tall for a woman. Yeah, she you know what I'm saying, my youngest daughter, she 5'10" and a half.
Oh, she model tall.
Yeah, she tall. Yeah, she tall because her mom is short, but her uncles, you know what I'm saying, but baby mom's brothers are tall. They're like, you know what I'm saying, they're like 6'1" to 6'8" or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm tall. My height came from my uncles on my mother's father's side. I have two uncles that's 7 foot
How
from
tall are
Detroit.
you, bro? How tall are you?
Yeah.
Like 6'2"?
I'm 6'2", yeah.
6'2". Wow.
Yeah, I'm 6'2".
Wow,
Shout out to my man Shane from Lackawanna. Me and him chopped it up yesterday. He was talking about how he used to see me play ball out there in Lackawanna, and he's like, man, you play ball like you was 7 foot. I said, yes, sir. Yeah, I played big boy ball at
Knock
6'2".
him out the way.
Yeah, I was really 6'1" at that time. I grew an extra inch. I grew an extra inch when I turned 17, but I was 6'1" for a long time. I was 6 foot, 6'1" and a half, 6.5 for a long time. But your boy jumped out the gym. Yes, I did.
Ooh, are both your sons tall like that as well?
You know what? My sons ain't tall. My boys ain't tall. But yeah, my youngest is. JJ taller than his older brothers. He the tallest. He's taller than me. Yeah,
Okay.
JJ taller than me. He's 6'4".
Wow.
6'4". JJ,
Wow.
yeah.
My
His birthday
youngest.
coming up December 12th.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All
His
right,
birthday.
Capricorn season is coming, y'all. My birthday is January 18th, and I believe it's on a Thursday, so we're going to be having a show that day. Hopefully, I can get
Ooh.
the queens on to help celebrate. It's going to be a birthday edition because God willing, I'm going to hit 48. Okay, 48
Yeah.
beautiful years, 48
Yes,
years
yes,
on this earth.
Yeah, and everybody know about my birthday party gonna be on May 19th.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna, still looking for the venue. I got my DJ set, you know what I mean, in DJ Apollo, you know what I'm saying? Gonna be DJing at my jump off and saying I'm get Idea Divine to perform. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'll get her to perform. I'm trying to get that together. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get these funds up to do what it do. You know what I mean? But she said she gonna definitely show me some love. She said, don't worry about it, bro. Y'all did a lot for me on your show, and she got a new song out now. I'm waiting to get that copy. She about to do a video for that, so we can premiere her new video. But she gonna perform because she's gonna perform my favorite song, "Wonderful." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've been seeing Canary Yellow liking our stuff and her aunt liking our stuff. Did I freeze?
No, you good. You good.
Liking our stuff. So let's talk about this YSL trial. So as everyone know, or maybe you don't know, Young Thug right now is facing a RICO trial, and it entered its third day and was significantly tamer, is what's being reported than the past 2 days. That's what's being reported on WBOK. But I'm going to go over to CNN, and they're going to summarize for me the 5 things that we should be aware of. Let me just get out of here and let's talk about this. So what's your thoughts on this trial? Are you familiar with it?
Oh yeah, I've been following it. I've been getting a lot of stuff on my report. I ain't talking too much about it, but I wanted to see the outcome of what's going on. But I think he's going to win it, man. I don't think he's going to. Because he's got amazing lawyers. I like the way they presenting the evidence. I like the way they doing things, and he's going to win, man. When he wins, y'all better look out, industry. Y'all gotta look out. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, he's a very talented dude. I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? He's really humbled. I could see humbled. I could tell he's been definitely in a space in his life to where he's definitely having an amazing relationship with the Most High. And I believe that he's going to continue that when things is done. And I'm just praying to free Young Thug, man. So, free that brother, man. They don't really have nothing on this dude, man. They really don't. That using the lyrics and all that, that's bogus. Yeah, that's bogus. Like, come on, man.
10 months selected jury. Wow.
Yeah.
10 months. So what's being reported by CNN is after nearly 10 months of jury selection, one of the country's highest profile trials is finally set to begin this week. So it actually did begin, and yesterday was day 3. Yes. So what's being alleged is that Young Thug is the co-founder of a criminal street gang responsible allegedly for violent acts dating back a decade. Prosecutors say YSL, the acronym for the artist label Young Stoner Life Records, also stands for Young Slim Life, an Atlanta-based street gang affiliated with the National Blood gangs. Young Thug was charged.
My question is, where did it get that from? What type of proof that you have that's a gang? My understanding from day one, it was a label.
Yeah, I'm here, y'all. I'm just plugging in my laptop. So some of these charges are crazy, like a RICO charge. Why do you think do you think that it's going to become a thing where the law is using a person's music, which is an expression of themselves, against them?
Yeah, I mean that's crazy. I understand that they probably did some things, whatever. But you still got to prove the situation. But at the end of the day, no, it's not a game. Never was a game. My understanding of being a fan since day one has always been a label. They've been doing a lot of music, conferences back in the day when they was looking for people to get signed. They had so many talent shows and stuff going on, positive things they did in Atlanta, positive they think in Florida. They traveled. from Charlotte and all that, looking for talent. That's a label entertainment company. It's not a game. They would take something and twist something more very well because of certain things that they're going through. They might have a little situation going on, but at the end of the day, it's not a game. The media did that. The media, and we into media too, but we're not going to turn something into something that's not. We're not going to. We don't do that on our platform. But that's what the media does. They take something and they'll change the whole thing. They'll ramble the whole thing around and say, "It's this is what it is." Like, where did you get that from?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Exactly.
Who's talking about it being a game? Like, it don't make sense to me. Like, no, it's not a game.
Yeah. Did you know that there were more than 24 other people that were charged alongside him under the state
a lot of them.
law?
Yeah, there's been a lot of them. A lot of them popped the plea. Why? I don't know why. I don't. That's why it's important. If you're in a situation in your life and you're doing certain things that you're not supposed to be doing, you out here in the street life, get educated. That's one thing I noticed about us in the 80s and the 90s. We got educated quick. I knew if I would have got caught selling some weed on Stillwater, I knew what my consequences was going to be. Off the muscle. I knew that no judge is going to tell me the law or nothing. Like, yo, saying this is what it is, and it is what it is. Like, I knew my situation. You know what I'm saying?
When they made that burger, dude.
Yeah. Belinda, how you doing, Belinda? Yeah, no doubt.
So they're saying a lot of this case, why it's drawing so much criticism and attention, is because, as Joker said, they're using the use of rap lyrics as proof of the gang's existence. A move some say is racist, and it's a violation of the freedom of speech. Well, how can you use my hurt and pain against me? Yeah, his people are snitching, Byers Banger said. You think so? Yeah, probably.
I mean, yeah, but even if they is snitching, okay, it's still that the judge, like his lawyer saying, don't let this go to the Supreme Court because they're gonna lose. He's using his freedom of speech. You can't lock nobody up for a freedom of speech. You know what I mean? You can't. You can't do that. That's against the law. You can't do that. That's then they definitely doing their thing, and but like I said, he's gonna win the case. I really believe that he's gonna win the case. But I'm hoping and praying that nothing else come up to where somebody throw a monkey wrench in there to make this case a little more situation, more different in a different lane. But so far, I think Young Thug is going to win, man. Shout out to his family that's supporting. Shout out to the whole his fans that's showing a lot of love on the like page. I see a lot of people is signing petitions on stuff, a lot of things that's online. Shout out to all the people that support the whole movement of his fans and everything of Young Thug, man. That's love, man. I really appreciate that, because some people can't get that.
Yeah, so he was arrested last year in May of 2022, and was charged along with 27 other people, including rappers Gunna and Yacht Gotti, in a sprawling indictment spanning nearly 90 pages, everybody. Several defendants already took plea deals last December, including Gunna and Young Thug's older brother, while others were severed from the case for a number of reasons, including representation issues. So some people were already taken off the case. 6 defendants, including Young Thug, are still facing trial, and he's been in custody since then. So I mean, his money is going to be affected. His livelihood is going to be affected. So in court documents,
$100 million record deal is, I don't know if it's still open. I don't know if these part ways. I haven't heard none of that. Anybody hear anything about that? Put it in the comments if things going on with the label. I know he got $100 million deal 2 years prior to the case. So and I was excited about that. You know what I mean? I like Young Thug, man. I'm definitely a fan, man. I love his work.
Yeah. So it's going to trial, and yesterday was the 3rd day of the trial. So, I hate that there's a possibility that your creativity can be used against you, because that is definitely going to put a damper on how people express themselves. going forward. That's scary. That's scary to think about, because a lot of people, they use their words to pour out the pain that they've experienced, and it may not necessarily be their story. It could be a story that they've heard, and they're talking about it. So, prayers out, that everything it happens for a reason. I get that, and hopefully he can get through this if he is innocent. So we do have Harper Bishop in the house, director over at Our City Action Buffalo. So let's bring him on up. He's here to talk about the anti-displacement summary. And we also have Leighton Jones. Also, both are here, part of Our City Action Buffalo. They're here to talk about the 5th annual anti-displacement summit, which is happening on December 9th. So welcome. Two of my favorite people. I love when you both come on and inform us, educate us, provide the knowledge that we need to navigate these political reigns. Because if anybody out there is like me, I'd be like, what is going on? Like, I don't get it. Like, what is even an anti-displacement, So thank you, Harper and Leighton. Welcome to the morning show with the Joker and Vet Green. Go ahead and both of you introduce yourself. This is Franklin, my co-host, also the producer of the morning show.
How y'all doing this morning?
Yeah, so Harper, Leighton, either one of you can begin. Go ahead and introduce yourself and explain why you are here today.
They got to unmute. They got to unmute.
Good morning. I did. My name is Leighton Jones. I am the communications coordinator with Our City Buffalo, and it's a pleasure to be here. Again, love to see you, Vet, and nice to see you again, Joe.
Yes.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure to be with both of you. My name is Harper Bishop. I am the director of Our City Buffalo. And we've come on to talk to you about the Anti-Displacement Summit. Like you just said, Vet, what does that even mean? Anti-Displacement Summit has been going since 2017. The first time we met was on the east side in the Matt Urban Center. And at that point, it was the Anti-Gentrification Coalition. So we're concerned and have been concerned for many years about the displacement of communities of color, the working poor in the city of Buffalo, especially our tax dollars being used to push our communities out. So we're here with a coalition of folks, and it grows every year. This is the biggest summit that we'll have to date. Many community-based organizations coming together and building an intersectional kind of analysis and thorough kind of political analysis around how to stop displacement of our residents from happening. And those folks take issue with many things that we've been working on, whether it's transportation, policing, immigration, housing, you name it, we're doing it and we're talking about it. So we're going to have workshops all day long. We're going to be hearing from people from all across the city about what has happened to them, their personal experiences. You don't need to be a policy expert to join us. Actually, we want people's lived experience every day, what they're telling us. And instead of having a keynote address this year, we're going to actually talk about last year's blizzard. And we know that people have been really impacted by that. And the ultimate displacement, unfortunately, is the people who lost their lives during the blizzard because of government inaction and neglect. And we feel that as a community, and we feel that there really hasn't been an acknowledgement of that. And so we're coming together to talk about it with policy experts, with people who have been directly and indirectly impacted. And then we're actually going to go to Niagara Square and we're going to have a memorial for these folks. I've been talking to families late into the night last night. I have a meeting this afternoon with some of the victims' loved ones. And we're really going to get into it about, what needs to change in order for all of our people to feel safe, secure, and housed in their place. So we're going to get into it, Vet.
I am excited. And last year, one of the topics that was discussed is the rising rent here in Buffalo, because it at the time, I was just looking for an apartment, and it took me months to find something. Remember, and the way the rents are now, it's just astronomical. I can't even imagine what people are doing to have adequate housing. So I'm so happy that that's one of the topics that you discussed last year. Is that going to also be a topic of discussion this year as well?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's a central focal point for us. We've been talking about the raising of the rents. Again, people are like, the rents keep increasing, but my salary doesn't. How am I going to make it for real? And then they're put in positions where there's corporate landlords and slumlords who don't care about the property, and they're living in terrible conditions because it's all they can afford. And we know that's not right. So we have a whole movement from People Unite for Sustainable Housing and other housing organizations that have brought tenants to the forefront, saying you do actually have rights. Don't let them push you out. Don't let them push you around. This is what you can do. So we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be telling people what their rights are. We talk about legislation that the Buffalo Common Council and the Housing Task Force have put together, recommendations, and again, informing people and educating them about what their rights are.
Okay. So who should attend the Anti-Displacement Summit? Because it affects people more than they realize. So who are the people that should attend this summit? Because they'll get informed, they'll get educated, they'll also learn some new things, they'll have resources available, at least know who to turn to. So who are the people that should possibly attend this summit? And I'll start with you, Leighton.
Every and anyone. We want all Buffalonians to come, like all residents of Buffalo. And even if you're not from Buffalo, it's a great experience to come, not only because you are learning about the things that are happening in our city, but you are learning about how you can aid our city. What can you do to build our city even more? Because there's so many issues that we're not talking about. So we're going to talk about them. We're giving you the information necessary for you to do something. And even if you can't do something, you can share the word with someone who can. And so it's really good. It's a community event. It's a very communal activity. And then this year, it's so sentimental, especially for me, because it's so many individuals that died last year that were victims of the blizzard. And as we can see, there was nothing that was done from city government. We haven't, I honestly, it's hard for me to even find a good article that represents what happened to an extent that I would want it to explain it, with all names, with the amount of people that died from that devastation, okay? And so it's a really heartwarming feeling for our community to come together, march to City Hall, put flowers on the steps, and listen, be there with the families of the victims. Most of us don't even know who are the victims or how many victims passed. It was 46 or 44 people who passed, and that is a huge number. And so it's for regular Buffalonians to come and participate and learn. Yes. Bet you're on mute.
As you were talking about the blizzard, hey, 4-Star Lamar, welcome up to the panel. Welcome.
Hello,
As you were speaking, I was wondering both of your thoughts on the emergency plan that the mayor released about a month ago. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, thanks for that question. Oh, Leighton, did you want to say something? Go for it.
Sure. I feel like the emergency plan is in need of fixing. I'm happy that we have an emergency plan, and I'm happy that now we have someone who is able to execute the functions, because initially we did not have anyone who was designed or who was in the position to do the job. There was a job with job details, with job duties, with job responsibilities, and there was no one to fulfill them. And now I'm happy that there is someone to fulfill them. But is it someone that we can trust? I'm not sure. This is not someone that is sharing information with our community. This is not someone who's out there advocating for. How is it? What are the protocols? Who are we going to call? Things of that nature. What if 911 is supposed to go down again? What are we supposed to do? So The emergency preparedness plan, I'm here for it, but I would love for it to be a little bit more clear. I would love for it to be more open to the community so all of us could be aware of what to do in case there is that type of an emergency.
I saw in looking at the plans, a map with the warming shelters. Do you think that it was adequate enough, especially for the east side? Because it did not look to me as if there were enough warming shelters for the people who are probably going to be the most impacted, because everyone does not have money to go to a hotel. Okay.
And
Everybody does
everyone
not have family, to go to turn to. So that was concerning for me as I'm looking at this map. I'm like, okay, this does not seem adequate. So what's your thoughts on that?
It's definitely inadequate. It's definitely not a good amount of them. I feel like even if the community as a whole were supposed to go to them, it wouldn't be enough space. So they would have to start turning people away. And there's not enough walking distance places. I mean, at the end of the day, we did not have electricity for days. You understand? So imagine being stuck at home and the government telling you to stock up a day before, and not even in groceries and things of that nature. We don't even have money to stock up in groceries on a regular day. So how are you going to tell us a day before to get prepared for a storm that we didn't know was coming? It's like, these are the questions that I have, and this is why I'm saying again, like, we need more information on what the emergency preparedness plan is. Harper?
Yeah, thanks. So that, I think that you have touched on so much that is not okay when it comes to the inequities that exist in our city, and that we feel that we've turned it over to local government in order to be a tool that can make those inequities less, and and really help people out, and be the conduit for more equity and more justice in our city. When you look at the maps, which goes to obviously something we hold dear, is that there were, we had the fight around redistricting and making sure that Black and brown voices were amplified through that process. The city obviously took a different route. They tried to have elected officials who were only really looking out for themselves and their political career moving forward. And then when you look at the map that you just described, then you see that they didn't even follow their own maps by putting a warming station in every one of the council districts. They left council districts without warming shelters based on their own maps that they created, and were not listening to the community when that happened. East of Buffalo, we continue to say you have to bring investment there, because that is, when we look at COVID, when we look at inequities in the city, services that are not being rendered, east of Main Street continues to not get its fair share. And we know that. We are just looking at maps right? Like, we can see the heart of Masson District, Jefferson Avenue, all of these spaces that should be the heart of the city they're neglected, right? They're neglected. Services don't go there. They're not rendered. All of those things are, not okay. And when you were asking, who should come to this? Yeah, Leighton's right. Everyday Buffalonians, we want to teach you, we want to give you the resources, but our elected officials, I'm making a call to you today that you need to be in this summit, because you need to hear from real people what the real situation is, because you've been in City Hall too long, and you're talking to each other in an echo chamber, making decisions that are devoid of lived experiences of people on the ground. And anyone with that, even right here, we could have come up with a map that would have been better and more thoughtfully and thoroughly done. So to this point, we're seeing, maps that are incorrect. We're seeing the plan being put together without the people to enact the plan. We had an emergency manager from New York City who said this plan is doomed to fail unless you get these people in the position right away. 2 days later, we see a hiring being made. And it's sad that we have to have our mayor and our local government shamed from places other than Buffalo into action, right?
Into action.
It shouldn't take that. So this summit is about informing those folks as well of like, hey, we're not trying to actually start with you. We're just reacting to what you give us. So like, if you want to proactively be a part of the decision making that's happening in our community and the wars that are happening. I mean, when I talk to folks, they're still like, how is it 12 months later and we haven't even memorialized the people who we lost in our community? That is wrong, right? And we've given officials a year to do it. And since they're not doing it, the community is stepping up for itself and saying, we're going to acknowledge these folks in their lives, whether you do or not. So that's who I'm making a call out to today, is our elected officials need to be in this summit.
Yeah, let's put the flyer up for the summit. And as we're doing that, I want to take a step back so that people understand who Our City Action Buffalo is and what it is that you all do for us in the community, especially if you're in the Buffalo area. Our City Action Buffalo, they're constantly working for you. They're constantly making sure that your needs are being met, making sure that you have a voice, even when you don't realize that you have a voice. So this is the summit that's happening on Saturday, December 9th. So as we have this, Harper Layton, if you can explain again who Our City Action Buffalo is and why this summit is so important, and for people to get out there, because what I realized, everybody, is there's no one coming to save us. We have to save us. We have to stand up and say enough is enough. We have to force these elected officials that we put into office, that we using our tax dollars to fund their future. We have to make sure that they're being held accountable. And this is something that Our City Action Buffalo does, which I love. This is why I rock with y'all. Going into those chambers and them standing up against these people who are supposed to be helping us, chanting and knowing that we are not supposed to be there, but doing it in spite of that, just gave me a lot of respect. So if we could just explain who Our City Action Buffalo is and why it's so important to support causes like this, everybody, because again, no one's coming to save us. I realize that no one's coming to save us. So we need to collaborate with and stand alongside of organizations like Our City Action Buffalo, because they're going to fight that fight. They're going to inform us why we should be fighting and not just settling, because many of us have settled for way too long. We shouldn't be living like this. You know, it's not fair. It's not fair that the people who are the will have the biggest impact and the least amount of money aren't being cared for. You know, it just blows my mind that this is happening. So I'll open up the floor to either one of you just to give a little insight as to what Our City Action Buffalo is and why you're doing this fight for us.
So Our City Action Buffalo is a what would I like to describe us as? Because I always change I always change the introduction of Our City Action Buffalo. But before I even talk about Our City Action Buffalo, this event is dedicated from Our City Buffalo, which is our policy platform. It's a city sister organization to Our City Action Buffalo. So this Our City Buffalo is their own nonprofit now, and it's a beautiful thing that just happened because we initially were a coalition of nonprofits, and now we are our own. And so this event is being co-sponsored with a lot of those with those organizations that we initially started out with, but it's through Our City Buffalo. And Our City Buffalo is a policy platform that creates and makes policies that are dedicated to outlining what we want the city to look like, where we want our city to go. The Anti-Displacement Summit was created not only because we want to talk about the issues that are at hand now, but what we look forward to happening in the future and where we would like to go. Because a lot of the events that we have done, a lot of the things that Our City Action Buffalo has done, they are dedicated to current things. They are dedicated to things that are happening in the now. And so this event is dedicated to what is happening now, yes, but where do we go from here? And who can help us? Who can take us? Who can lead us in that direction, right? And so that is the summary that I have for that. Harper?
Yeah, no, I mean, you've done a really good job, of course, Layton. And, you know, it comes to a point where, like you said, that couldn't have said it any better. It's like I think that people don't realize in the city of Buffalo that there could be better, because we have been settling for so long because we expect, like, well, I guess it's as good as it's going to get. And we had a whole group of people who were like, this cannot be the best that our city. It's just not. And we know that there are so many talented, creative people here in the city of Buffalo doing their thing. And we're very blessed to have such talent here. And even yourself, like, coming back, people boomerang out back to Buffalo want to thrive here, want to do things. And unfortunately, haven't been given the opportunity because their city government is failing them. And so folks came and were like, we know that we can't take care of everything, but we know that this category we can. And so we are really interested in the mayor, the mayorship down to committee seats, board of education. When we stay on the down ballot races, we stay, on the issues that are really within Buffalo proper, in order to really figure out how to do a just transition. Right now, we're being distracted from, we're being exploited. Workers feel that, people in the city of Buffalo feel that, with Code Forest and the segregated city, and those statistics ring sadly true right now. People are feeling that with the services that are going away, with how things are impacting one on the other. So, for example, last year, with how much snow was falling and what was happening there, buses couldn't, we couldn't get plows down the road, which meant the buses couldn't get through. Buses can't get through. Children can't go to school. Children don't go to school. Parents can't go to work. They can't make the income they need to pay the rent, right? So it all is connected, and we've tried to form a coalition of individuals and community-based organizations that are saying that all of those things are connected. You don't need to be a city planner or an urban planner to understand how those things are working, right? You've experienced them in your daily life, and you start to understand, oh, there's a systemic breakdown here that is at a large scale that needs to be remedied. And so we're on the front lines, like you said, of that fight. We're going to City Hall, we're going to chambers, we're writing the letters, we're doing everything we're supposed to, but when that's ignored, we are no longer just going away or saying, oh, I guess that it didn't work. We're taking it to City Hall, we're taking it to our elected officials, we're doing it on billboards. We had messaging this past spring. City Hall is failing us all. And then we took statistics that you usually read in a book and we plastered them all over the city. And we said, that, 14213, where I live on the west side, that those lead levels are higher than that of Flint, Michigan. And it was a national emergency when Flint, Michigan was up there, and we're still talking about it in the news. But we're even higher than Flint, Michigan, right? We're sending our babies to school and they're drinking lead in their water. That is not okay. It's a class action lawsuit ready to happen. We have fluoride in the water without our knowledge. So now our children have cavities, their teeth aren't strong, right? No one was told that. They made an executive decision to take fluoride out of our water, and now because of a class action lawsuit are trying to get it back in. So these things are happening at a system level, and people like our city, Buffalo, and all of our allies, we're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And so we're moving, we're taking action, and we're being relentless. And honestly, the power structure hates it. They know who we are. They know our name. Our name is in their mouths. They're not saying, who are you talking about? They're saying, oh, we know, right? Because we're making a serious challenge. And that's why we need to continue base building. We need all the people at the summit to come, to be educated, and to join the base of people who are actually holding our elected officials accountable in a meaningful way.
Yeah. And for those of you who have children, daycare is provided, which I love.
Yes, absolutely. And interpretation translation services for people who might not have English as a first language. We have, we're going to have that all day too.
Yeah. It's very inclusive, which I love as well. And it is a free event. You want to support yourself, get down to the summit. You want to see some changes happen and you don't know where to start, get down to the summit. It's a march and public memorial for those lost in the 2022 blizzard. It's happening on Saturday, December 9th, which is next Saturday. The March Step Off happens at 2 p.m. at Trinity Episcopal Church at 371 Delaware Avenue. The memorial begins at 2:30 p.m. in Niagara Square. Everyone, listen, I know it's hard trying to figure out what is what and who's who. Sometimes you have to just involve yourself. Just take a step and involve yourself and begin networking so that you can become more better at, just trying to get information out there. Also, supporting yourself. You know what I mean? Because it's hard not knowing. It's hard not knowing where to go, who to turn to when things are not going right. One of the things I loved about the summit, I said a little while ago, is that you spoke about the rent and what renters have, because renters have rights as well. I know a lot of people don't think that, but renters have rights as well. So you can get information about those rights at this summit. There's so much information that's going to be shared, so many workshops. I enjoyed last year immensely. I enjoyed the breakout sessions with the workshops, and I'm assuming there's going to be more of those this year, but in person. So what to expect at the summit? What else can we expect at the summit?
I would say that you should expect to learn, expect to leave with at least a skill, or for me, like this year, when I looked at some of the topics that will be discussed, some of the topics that will be discussed are like how to apply for grants or the effects of grants. And initially, when we started, like last year, one of the summits talked about ARP funding, and that's funding that City Hall gets, and they're supposed to disperse it throughout the city of Buffalo to different nonprofits that are starting. And so this money is available readily for any and everyone who have a nonprofit organization going with a specific cause. And so many different organizations did not get this money, and it has an impact, because different businesses have been depending on this money for years. And so when they stop getting it, this is one of their main resources, and you can see the impact that it has. We all see what COVID did over the past years, when no one really got anything from anyone and everyone lost. And so for the government to say that they have promised these initial businesses the money, and to say that they're not getting it at this point, we have to see the impacts that can happen, where they have to go in learning how to navigate not getting that money and still surviving as a business. And so I think that's one of the topics that really spoke to me this year, because it's so much money that the city gets, and then it's crazy how they can change the routes of the money, where the money goes. Instead, if they don't use it for a certain amount of time, they can use it for something else. And so, unfortunately, that's the case. But I would say, if you come to the Anti-Displacement Summit, come to learn, come to leave with a skill, come to help, because we will have certain things for you to help with. We're going to be creating banners and things of that nature for each individual that has passed in the blizzard. And that's a really good sentiment to have that really makes you feel included. It's a communal activity. And so after that, we're going to march. We're going to have the panel that is going to discuss some policies that could have been changed, that could have been met throughout that time. If those were in place at the time, we probably would not have had the issues that we had. If we had the equipment that we were supposed to have as Buffalo, we know the type of storms that we're capable of having. So we shouldn't be having these specific issues when it comes onto a storm. Unfortunately, that's the case, because that's how our city government works. We're more reactive than we are proactive, and we need.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I have a question. During the speaking of like the rent and any other issues that are going on with the water and everything, what actions do it take place after these issues been addressed and they're aware? What is the next step in transition that got to happen on, y'all part, the people, and the people that's involved?
Great question.
Yeah, I think that's a great question. So it's funny. I was about to say, one of the oftentimes heard refrains when we come with information, when community members make their voices heard, is that you're always criticizing, you're never giving us solutions. We hear that all the time from elected leaders who are really trying to circumvent the fact that we're trying to hold them accountable, right? We believe that the policy platform that we put together, which has to do with all the issues that I talked about previously, you know, it could be policing, immigration, housing, transportation, climate, justice, all this good stuff. You know, we're proposing on the front end what the solutions are. And so the platform brings people to an idea of what we've crowdsourced in the community and community-based organizations that are working on the front lines with directly impacted people. And so those policy platform ideas, of which we will introduce people to at the summit, we'll start the day by going through what the policy platform is, directing people to our website so that they have an idea of that, is that then they'll be educated in these workshops. There'll be 2 sessions. There'll be, 10 workshops on various things, including what Leighton has talked about with American Rescue Plan dollars, with the rent, with climate justice, all these other issues. And then the idea is that we're gonna give people what the policy platform is in a handout, and then they'll be able to write their name down and what issue they're most interested in getting involved with, because we know that everyone isn't going to be tenant rights people, and they're not going to all work on public transit. We're going to find the issue and the thing that the person wants to plug into, and then we're going to connect them with the organization within our coalition that is doing that work, so that then they can be involved and find kind of a political home. We understand that we, as Our City Buffalo, is really a big tent kind of coalition and organization that brings people together, and then we're trying to find them and slot them into how to actually roll up their sleeves and get down to it. So that's the idea, and it's a brilliant question. I really appreciate you bringing it up, because it is important to know that there are action steps after the summit. The summit is just the beginning. It's where we come together, and it's a kind of on the mountaintop kind of moment for us, if you will. And then it's really getting down to the nitty gritty, the 364 days of the year after, right? So, thank you for that question. And we're ready to plug people in to various organizations and ways to fulfill what we think are the solutions for our city.
Yeah. Why become involved? For those who are wondering, okay, does this really affect me? This has nothing to do with me, because it does. It has something. Even if you're not living in the city, it still affects us. So why become involved, Harper or Leighton?
I mean, we're called the city of good neighbors for a reason. So we have to be there for our neighbors. If you're not a renter and you're a homeowner, so renters' issues aren't your issue, you live next to renters. Renters live close to your community in some degree, and it will, if it's affecting them, at some point it will start affecting you. And again, like, some of these people are your friends, they are your partners, they are your neighbors, and so why wouldn't you want to be able to speak up for them in any capacity? I also think that it's a beautiful thing to come out and learn. Like, for me, I never like to take information from one source. And so anything that I get from someone, I'm going to research it on my own. So I love to get information from any and everyone. And not saying we're any and everyone, because we're coming with facts, we're coming with receipts, we're coming with statistics. We're not just giving you information that we think it's true. We know it's true because we've done the research behind it. And so this is something to amplify you, to enable you to act if you want to act. So, yeah.
Yeah, we always say that when people are like, who's your target demo? Who are you speaking to? We're like, we are talking to 275,000 plus people, because every single person in the city of Buffalo is a directly impacted person in the project that we are a part of. And then, as you said, that even if you live outside of the city of Buffalo, we know that so goes the city, so goes our region. It is the epicenter of what's happening. It drives us forward. It is the blue dot in the Red Sea. And we hope that we are, we do have a worldview. We do have a vantage point, and we do believe in justice, equity, inclusion, diversity, and justice, right? And we want our region to reflect that. And we know that hasn't always been the case, unfortunately, and I can talk about it because, I'm from East Aurora, New York, where when I go out there now, I'm like, what the hell is happening out here? I got to get back to the city, right? Like, I don't even want to be out there with my people. I'm like, turn that car around, right? Like, but like that's the project, is that we want to move the region forward. And we know by moving Buffalo forward, we're moving the region forward, and we're moving my kinfolk closer to what we really need for us, right? Yeah. So I'm always saying, also it's replicable, right? What we're doing here in the city of Buffalo, those in the first ring suburbs can take what we're doing and apply it to their municipality. They can figure out what's the solutions for their municipality, what are the issues that they can start to talk to their neighbors about, and how they can hold their elected officials accountable. So it's a model that we think that people should be applying to wherever they live.
Yeah, I have another question. I'm gonna talk about the support system. I know you guys are definitely supporting, doing what y'all got to do. Do you guys have a support system like the radio stations getting involved to volunteer to what's going on? Do you have any like Channel 4, Channel 7 involved for the a movement that you have going on, or even some churches and some community advocates around the areas? They're getting involved and being part of the support system. If it is, or if it's not, what can you do to reach out to those people to be like, listen, you know what I'm saying? Use a little bit of your time, a little bit of your time and your money. This is for the city, whatever you got to do. What is the transition on that situation? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, who's supporting you all? Because Green Ties Media and the Vet Green Show and the Morning Show definitely supports Our City Action Buffalo. This platform is available to you because I love what it is that you all are doing. And I know for a fact, because I was there, you are fighting the good fight. They are chanting in the chambers, everybody. They are marching up those stairs of City Hall and demanding to be heard, okay, for us. I always say Lackawanna is my hometown, but Buffalo is my city. That's why it's so important. Hey, Dan Brio, that's why it's so important for me to support Our City Action Buffalo and what it is that you all are doing. So who else is supporting Our City Action Buffalo? And if they're not, how can others support you in your efforts? Because again, this is for us.
I definitely would say we have had a bigger impact and influx of support over the past year and a half from the news media. So the Buffalo News, the Challenger News, the Latino Village, the Latino Village articles have always been in support of us. I will say that. WBFO, the Jim Anderson Morning Show, we've grown a lot over the years. And so we've definitely had a lot more verbal, outgoing support, because the things that we used to talk about and the things that we're talking about now, sometimes they're hard. Sometimes they're hard topics that people don't necessarily want to bring up. They don't want to talk about it, but if you don't talk about it, you are a part of the problem sometimes, because you have to stand 10 toes down. A lot of times we're saying that we don't want things to affect us in the back end, but if you're not supporting things foregoing, if you're not here wholeheartedly, then I'm not saying don't be here at all, but you have to be here for the cause. And the cause, sometimes it comes with consequences, just like everything else in life. There's pros and cons. But to make a stand, to make it clear, and to move forward, you have to do so. Malcolm X, it wasn't what he was because he was shy. He wasn't what he was because he was just an example. I'm not comparing him to me. But again, he did not do these things out of fear. He did them because he knew that it was right to do. And so that is the reason. You can support us through many ways. We have you can go on our website and you can support cityactionbuffalo.com if you want to support financially. But there's so many ways that we want you to be supportive. Become a member and get our newsletter on a monthly basis. Come on our social media. Follow us on Instagram. Or City Action Buffalo is our Instagram. Or City Action Buffalo is our Facebook. We have our City Buffalo is on Facebook as well. Or City Buffalo is revamping their website as we speak. And so we're excited about all the things happening, and we would love for you to come and join us.
Now, through that whole conversation, everything, the only person anybody heard is like, he said he Malcolm X. on the morning show this morning. This dude compared himself to Malcolm X. The whole conversation.
You see, and that's why you know, sometimes you need that little wowzer to join.
So I
I love their mission. Malcolm X, he's not. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the headline on the reel right there. He's not Malcolm X, and it's gonna show a picture of us.
Right. That's going to be the headline. So, and thank you, Dambrielle. Thank you so much. This is a great conversation. I know we only have you for a little bit longer. So, what would you like to leave the listeners of the morning show with? And again, if we can put up the flyer showing the anti-displacement summit, which is happening, everyone, again on December 9th. That is next Saturday. Be there or be square. That's all I got to say. You know, it's enough talking. It's enough talking. It's time to walk this thing out. Okay, so go ahead and tell us again about the Anti-Displacement Summit, Harper or Leighton, and why it's important to be there.
I'm gonna read this because I fell in love with it when I reposted it. It says the Anti-Displacement Summit, right? This is a chance for anyone who lives in Buffalo to come and get educated or be educated. That's about the issues that are affecting a lot of us who are living in the city. And the chance to hear about people who are trying to make it better. There are workshops in the People's Platform, the issues that are up on us. And these are issues are immigration, education, affordable housing, things of that nature, things that we have to deal with, public transportation, those things. Like there's a shortage of bus drivers as we speak. So students are having a hard time going to school. So things of that nature, they are impacting all of us. They're not just impacting a certain group of people. They're not just affecting minorities. The disparities are all over the city. And so what you can do is come to the Anti-Displacement Summit, aid yourself, learn what you can do, speak up, speak out, and be bold. One thing I will say is that I really love the We Remember. Again, I lost my sister earlier this year. And so if that was not something that I out for it. Sorry, I'm get caught up with my words just because I brought her up. But it's hard. And so getting a gesture like this would mean so much for me because we remember. I'm going to always remember. The families affected by that storm, the 2022 blizzard, will forever remember that their family died in a storm that was preventable. A lot of those people were people working on jobs. They were in ambulances. So yes, they weren't just on the street walking. They weren't just homeless. They were regular Buffalo residents. And so it's going to be very heartwarming for families to see you come and just support them in whatever way you can, even just by bringing a flower and putting it down. They'll be very appreciative of that. And I rest by that.
Yeah, like that. We remember. What about you, Harper?
Yeah, you know, Buffalo's first poet laureate, Jillian Haynesworth, said after May 14th, we got to be #Buffalo honest. We got to stop this whole Buffalo strong or Buffalo love with, we don't make any changes. We just say the thing. We just got to get honest with each other about what's really happening and what changes really need to take place. And, our city has two sort of hallmark sort of events a year. The first is the State of Our City that happens right after the mayor's State of the City address. And it's sort of like when he talks about what he's doing is kind of like a PR marketing ploy, which is like, hey, everyone, the city's amazing. We're doing great. Check me out. Check my administration out. Mission accomplished. And then everyone on the streets feels the reality of, what are you talking about? I don't even know that stuff is happening. I don't feel that stuff. It doesn't feel true. And once again, we're getting the okie doke. Fuck that, right? Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to be swearing.
No, you're fine.
and they feel that on the streets, right? And then we go throughout another year. And then what we have is a summit where, again, we open it up to real people who are giving us their real voice, and we're democratizing. And that's the whole point, is that we actually believe in democracy. We feel that people should have a voice in what is happening in their city and what's happening to them. And we don't need, marketing ploys and schemes and having the truth fed to us through a spoon. We are smart, intelligent people who are figuring it out every day, and we know what we know. And so this summit is really about, and as Leighton read, everyone is going there to teach, and everyone is going there to be taught. So we all have a lot to learn, and we all have a lot to offer, and we know that we're stronger together. So come be Buffalo Honest with us, and let's do this.
I love that. So you want to take it, Franklin?
Yeah, it's like I want to give y'all flowers and y'all crown right now that y'all consistent, because I remember coming up in the 90s, man. It was a lot of different organizations doing a lot of things, and they did it short term, and it seemed like they get discouraged, and then they stop doing it, and then there's a whole nother program the following year, and then they might do it for 6 months, and then it just fades out. Like, you guys just continue doing what you're doing. Y'all staying pacing yourself. This is a marathon that y'all doing, and y'all definitely is holding it down. And like I said, you might get tired, it might get slowed up, but y'all still on that same road. And I salute y'all for that, man. I'm definitely gonna give y'all flowers right now on that, because there ain't too many movements in the upstate or the city of Buffalo that's really being persistent and consistent of what you guys is doing. And I got to give y'all flowers right now for that. So that's my last word.
And we appreciate you.
Thank you.
As always, it's truly a pleasure. It always gives me energy. Sometimes I have to do these things, and it's a suck on my energy. I'm like, okay, let's go. It's 9 a.m. It's time to get this day popping. Let's go. So I appreciate you all.
Oh, you are welcome. And again, the platform is available anytime you have something going on. Just let us know. Shoot us an email. We have your back, because I know for a fact that you all have our back. And I'm not even a Buffalonian citizen. Buffalo is my city. Lackawanna is my hometown. But like you said, what affects Buffalo also affects us, because we can learn from what it is our City Action Buffalo is doing in Buffalo, and take that knowledge and expertise and use it in our own communities. Everybody, there's things that I've learned by being involved in what our City Action Buffalo is doing, and been able to bring it out here to Lackawanna and ask those questions that I didn't even know that I should be asking. And it's put me in rooms with politicians and people that I may not have been placed in rooms and tables had I not been involved. So I thank you, and I too give you your flowers, because I see what it is that you're doing, and I love that you're yourself, on Instagram. Leighton, I love your page. I love that. Like, these are real people, everybody. These are real people that you can talk to, that you can touch, that you can see. This isn't a facade. These aren't, people that you can't reach out to. These are real people doing real things for a real community, which I love. So thank you both for coming on. And again, let's put up that flyer so everyone will know about the Anti-Displacement Summit, which is happening next Saturday, December 9th, everybody. And during that summit, there's also going to be a memorial that the city isn't doing, but our City Action Buffalo and our city builds. I see that www.ourcitybuilds.com is doing. This is not something that the politicians are doing. This is something that the people is doing. So get involved.
We appreciate y'all, and y'all so wonderful. So we're gonna play the music video "Wonderful" by Idea the Divine. Y'all definitely go to the platform, check them out on Saturday, November 9th, and make it do what it do. This is the morning show.
Peace. Thanks. Take care.
Give me all you got and give me the rest. Yes, you're talking to a real goddess. Yes, God bless. Still fresh off of Essence Fest. You're my latest and greatest. There's never, no, never, no duplicating. Oh, to tell them that, oh, that I always had your back. I'm a rider till the wheels go round and round and spin off into infinity. So this image of me might be what it clearly might need to be. You're my latest, my baby. There's never, no, never, no, never, never, no, no duplicating. No, I waited so patient when you're not around. I simply hate it. I ascertain sometimes I might be scatterbrained, and my heart is certainly not all terrain. That's so lame. So may I obtain some Novocaine. May I never complain when there's champagne. I check the mark like a trademark. A whole rider, theme park, a double park in front of Central Park. The black Joan of Arc, always sturdy, never no question marks. Wonderful, a wonderful life. Such a vibe when you're here by my side. Wonderful life. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. My ladies, my greatest. There's never, no, never, no, no, no duplicating. No, it is so patient when you're not
He always brings the flavor.
Doesn't he? To make me want to belt out. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Woo,
Yeah,
bring
yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Try to get that locked in, y'all. You know what I'm saying? She's willing to definitely perform at my birthday party. That's gonna be off the chain. Can't wait for that. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all tuning in. You know what I'm saying? The local folks came on. You know what I'm saying? The Our City Action Buffalo. That was definitely awesome, man. To definitely speak out and make some changes on, and all that. And that's why those questions I asked was very important because, like I said, I remember a lot of these movements going on in the '90s that just didn't get over the hump, I should say.
They
It
phased
did,
out.
yeah. It did some things, but it did a couple things. It didn't give us that oomph that we wanted in the community. Even the stuff that was going on in Lackawanna, the marches and stuff, and when the French House used to have those meetings and stuff back in the day, it's just something we couldn't put a dent in it for some reason. Now, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was enough people that was involved. Was it the right people? Did we talk to the right people? It's like these are questions I've been asking for years. And seeing obviously the Buffalo actually putting that power move in there and really deboing, going straight through the middle, head first in his game, and just pretty much like no fear, like saying that we want all the smoke attitude to bring some positive movement for our communities, from the water to rent to job opportunities for businesses and taxes, and we can keep going on and on and on forever. This show will never ends if we keep on name dropping what need to be done. So, like I said, this is awesome. And anybody else that have anything going on in your city from New York, and I know we got a lot of cities and stuff that tunes in outside the city. If y'all want to bring, y'all movement to the platform, we're open for that. Because we want to know what everybody's economy is doing in their city. What's holding back? What's the issues? And we need to address them. It need to be spoken out. Saying like Yeah, pretty much. We want all the smoke when it comes to our children. We want, when it comes to
That
jobs
part.
and taking care of our family, like, you know what I mean? So definitely, hit us up, Green Ties Media. You know what I'm saying? Hit up the Queen Vet Green, that and email and make it do what it do. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that up so y'all know exactly what to do and how to do it and all that right there on the screen. And please bring your whole story, what you got going on in your community, and we'll reach out. We'll definitely put you on the show. And we'll talk about it. Let's make some power moves. You know what I'm saying? Not just the city of Buffalo, but also Charlotte, Atlanta. We got some listeners in Sacramento. We got some listeners in Albuquerque. Say Indiana, Indianapolis, even in Canada, Montreal, and we're getting some Toronto people in now. You know what I mean? So it's like let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We all in this together.
Yes, we are. That is one of the goals of this platform. Any of the platforms on Green Ties Media, we are here to inform, educate, and to also teach. Because if you don't know, you just don't know, right? If you don't know, you just don't know. So we're about to get into the Spotify. I have a few more minutes before y'all know what I got to do. So I've been waiting to hear about this Spotify wrap up. I haven't even looked at mine yet. There's one for podcasting, and I know it's not next year. The one for podcasting is going to be more applicable to Green Ties Media.
We're really in the space of that right now. I looked at the numbers of the Even Rush Network, and we definitely in there.
Oh yeah,
we definitely in there. I said I talked about the cons all the time, the bad stuff about Spotify. Today I'm gonna let all you people know there's a lot of good benefits in Spotify. If you go in that route, you know what I'm saying? Me, as a business person, I'm not going that route as far as musically. But I support everything that everybody that's on that platform. I support. I'm on there listening to music all the time. I always support. But I'm gonna talk about the positives and the pros of what's going on, of all the features that I've got, because it's funny how the algorithm works. It's so funny.
And that burger dude, I see you, and that is actually something that not to cut you off. I just want to address his comment. That is something that I actually was thinking about over the last few days, because I did a lot of research on this, and you are exactly right. There, especially in the anti-Semitism space, there's so much going on, and it's it's a very delicate subject right now. And I agree, it's not a figment of your imagination. There's so much out there that is against Black and brown people, and it's not, there's no uproar about it. But there's certain things that even as a media company that we can't even discuss on here, because it will be viewed as anti-Semitism. It will be viewed as hate speech. If we talk about the babies over in Palestine, a lot of people will take offense to that, and that's not fair. But we can say the N-word all day long, and we aren't going to get censored, anything like that.
You're not going to drop down. You're not going to get flagged. You're not going to get threatened to get picking down. None of that.
It's weird. It's not a figment of your imagination. And yes, that show is definitely coming. Dat Burger Dude Jones. So thank you for highlighting that.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about the good things about Spotify, the characters they have. They have so many lanes. I'm gonna name a couple that I didn't know that they had. Like you know what I'm saying? They gave me an email. Like, I didn't even get my stats yet. Like, everybody, some people got their stats, some didn't. I don't know what's going on with that part. But they did let me know of the lanes of my music that was highlighted on Spotify. And I had to put that up, man, that Spotify has a DJ record pool. Did not know that.
What is it?
Characters. Since like I don't, I asked my mentors about that, and I was like, "What is this?" That I got the email, and I sent it to them, and they was like, "Yeah, you've been highlighted on the Spotify record. That's a record pool. I thought we told you about that." I said, "No, y'all ain't telling you about this one." And they said it's like over 72 new characters that you can use on Spotify that helps you from your merch store, from your you can put video clips now on there now, like reels on Spotify. Like, you can actually engage with your actual listeners and fans, where they, they will send those mail, like almost like an email to them saying, if somebody stream your music, you can actually go in and say thank you in a video to that actual fan, and that fan will get a phone call ring on their Spotify. And it's been going on for a while, but they really highlighted it real heavy now. Like if you're a listener and say you like Mary J. Blige, Queen, and you've been listening to her music on the playlist, you know what I mean? She will send you a video of Mary J. saying thank you from listening to my song, and she will actually send that to you. So you'll see that when you go through your Spotify listening. You know what I'm saying? They actually do that, because Airship Pack hit me up and like, I thank you, and they actually say your name. Like, he was like, thank you, Joker Overlook MC, from loving my song. T.I. had a message. Kendrick Lamar been sending messages. J. Cole's been sending messages. Eminem been sending messages. Conway the Machine been sending messages. Our fellow Buffalonians from Benny the Butcher to Ricky High been sending messages like this. Them characters on there is very powerful, and I see what they're trying to do. Even though you're getting that fraction of a penny, I think you can benefit off it as artists if you just use that platform, like use your social media, but then do an ad and then cross network with that to build your audience. And then they're actually helping you get fans. Like, that's crazy. When I seen that record pool, it's like different tiers. They that you click on the link. I clicked on the link. It's different tiers, and they do it by county and cities. So I clicked Buffalo, and in Buffalo, I was the #1 DJ record pool in the city of Buffalo, and there's no other artist that hit that mark but me. And I beat out Jadakiss, I beat out Jay-Z, Ludacris. Then I was in the second tier. The first tier, it was Conway, Machine. It was Benny the Butcher, all the Griselda guys. Shay Noor was in the top 5. I think Caleb Bishop was number 9. But that thing is real powerful. It's really some good things in Spotify. Like, I'm really gonna apologize right now to, even though they giving us, it's a threshold and they not paying people and all that. We all know that it's been viral, but it's really some good things on Spotify that can really help you artists out. Like, y'all can really take advantage of this. Like, as long as you stay in tune to Spotify, all those characters will show up on your page. You can click on them. They put it in your inbox. They put it in your profile, and you can actually use those characters anytime you want to. And that's amazing.
Yeah, I think Spotify is more user friendly than a lot of the other platforms, and it provides you with a lot more data than you may be able to get on the other platforms. So that's one of the reasons why I feel like it's winning, even though I don't think it's for the artist more so. I mean, you will get your music listened to because a lot of people are out on Spotify. It may not pay as well, but for the user, such as myself, I like it. Like, I'm looking at my wrap up and it's telling me all of my top songs, the top genres that I listen to. And it's even giving me the ability to add those top songs to my library, which is easy. So that means I don't have to go in and pick all the songs that I like. It's going to automatically add them for me. Let me get her out of here, everybody. Let me just...
She opened the door. She know I changed the knob and everything. Let me find out.
Lock on and everything. Here they are. Give me a moment. Yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Do you guys hear me? Let me know if you hear me. Give me emoji thumbs up if you hear me, because my system went out for a little bit. Mic check 1. Yeah, I think y'all can hear me. But yeah, no doubt. But yeah, it's a lot of good things. And one thing about Spotify is that for the artists, there's an opportunity for you to build a fan base. I appreciate it, Melinda. Appreciate it. And for all you artists and podcasters and stuff, they actually will let you know about your fan base, who's listening. You can actually send them a video message on Spotify. And it seems like you got to be engaged more, because when I got the record pool email from Spotify, they said because I was active and I was like, you know, and I was like, I didn't push my music on the record pool. I don't remember really pushing my music or anything, you know what I mean, or anything on Spotify. But they said, you know, it's the algorithm and the demographic that all the things you have done throughout the year, we automatically put you on the Spotify record pool radio. And it's like they tell you how many DJs on each tier. You know what I'm saying? The tier I was in, they said it was over 1,100 DJs. And these DJs have different DJ programs that play music for in the club. They might use it for some certain programs to play music for like a wedding or they doing a party. And they use Spotify music playlists to DJ and all that. Because I know DJ Larry Loud was saying he's connected also Spotify as a DJ. And he's connected to Apple Music. So, you know what I mean? And that gives an opportunity for an artist to get heard. You know what I'm saying? Stop paying attention to the numbers. Stop paying attention to the streams. Just pay attention to the people that's listening. Use that platform, Spotify, to get your fan base. Don't be afraid to do that. I mean, it's real powerful right now. Like, I was very shocked. Like, you know what I mean? Just in the area of Western New York that, as far as DJs, like I said, they have a whole list of DJs in the area that use certain programs. And I believe it's over 30 different programs that use Spotify so far, and they had like 75 other programs pending that's gonna be connected to Spotify. So any of them DJs that's in Buffalo, your name was on that list. I didn't get time to really go through it. It was so much. I got you know me, I'm grinding. I'm a producer and I do other things. I don't have time to really look at each and other DJ, so I can go ahead and say thank you to every one of you guys. But you know, from college stations, they had college stations on there. They had nightclubs that's connected to Spotify. So some DJs in nightclubs in Western New York that use Spotify to play music. And if you end up being on their radar through the algorithm, they will pick your song and get played. That's what that Spotify record pool does. And I'm like, wow. And I was number one. On tier 2, I was number one on tier 2. They're up there 100. There's 100 tiers. And I was at number 2. I was in the top 3. And I was number 1 for Loud Pack. You know, anybody know what Loud Pack is? You already know what that is. You know, it's a lot of smokers, I guess, in the upstate, and it worked out. And I was number 1, man, and Jadakiss was number 2. Then Jay-Z, I believe. But you know, it's a lot of characters in Spotify that helps out for your artists. They also have it to where they'll let you know what cities is requesting. They let you know how many playlists you on. They even show you how many playlists request you to be back on the playlist. They got everything on there. So if you're on Spotify, go through your profile, go into when you get your emails, when you get your stats and stuff, go in and just start clicking on stuff and figure out how things work. Because it's like a whole bunch of them. You get a whole, I believe it's like 50 different things you can do. Study those things. Figure out how you can use that to benefit yourself. How you can use that to get a fan base. How you can make money in your sleep. Even your podcast is if you're getting stats in your email through Spotify, figure out how you can put your merch up there. And you can, you know, every time somebody send you a thank you, their merch show up on your profile. So you can get merch, and the people that listen to you or listen to your podcast will get merch. Like the whole cross network thing on Spotify is on an all-time high, and I salute Spotify for that. And I see they trying to, you know, find ways that you can make money besides streaming, and that's dope. And salute to Spotify. And I changed my whole attitude changes about Spotify. But I'm an artist. I'm still going independent with it. But if anybody that's trying to go into the streaming platform wave and you don't want to be independent no more, you want to stay on Spotify, that's cool too. Just use those characters and benefit off it, please. Benefit off it, make it do what it do, and I think it's worth your while. And I think you can actually be successful in a certain way, in a different tunnel, to where you can actually make some money. You know what I'm saying? I'm going a different route as an artist, and a different route as even a podcast. You know, we're having some meetings soon to try to elevate on a different way to be 100% independent, to where we can get a whole different type of bag But if you're going to go that route, it works for you. And if anybody want to get trained on it, anybody want to be part of the marketing, today's the last day for the $100 special. I have the $150 special until the end of the year. That comes with me being your coach for free for 12 months, and I will give you the marketing class and teach you how to market yourself and find your audience so you can get paid in your sleep. Then when the new year drop, I'm gonna have a whole nother price for that. It's gonna be different. And the music industry, podcast industry is changing for 2024. It's getting to the point that a lot of artists need to follow a lot of these podcasters. Internet radio, that's the way to go if you're on the independent side. But if you stand on the platforms, that means you're not independent anymore. You're pretty much an unsigned artist, and I can teach you how to market yourself to go to the next level on that end, and even help you get a deal and all that type of stuff too. So I can train to tell you what the things you have to do and all that. So, yeah. But the Spotify wrap up is off the chain. I really, really appreciate what Spotify is doing on that end. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm on a whole different wave. But anybody want to learn something, make sure y'all share, tag an artist on this segment. And if maybe something for y'all, might be something for y'all, for real. You know what I mean? No doubt. And shout out to the lovely artist Whitney Payton, who is doing amazing as an unsigned artist. And now she's doing her thing, and she's on tour all the time. She know how to get the bag. Her merch is crazy. And she's off the chain, and she showed me so much love, and I'm a fan. And I showed her love too. And she got my Painted Drip shoes. I shipped to her, and she got them, and she put this up right here, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, her joint came in the mail, and them her shoes, she got them, and she's gonna wear them in the music video and all of that. So shout out to Whitney Payton. You know what I mean? Amazing artist. Make sure you follow her. She's on our playlist also, and she has a new song that will be on the morning show playlist on Spotify. And they also had stats on our Spotify. You know what I'm saying? We have 27 likes, but we had over 109 shares of people that listened to it without liking it. And but we was at 57% throughout the year. That's hell of good for a playlist. So people are paying attention on our playlist. You could definitely get a fan base from our playlist. So if you want to go on that playlist, please inbox me. Inbox us, and we'll give you the information. How can you get on the playlist and all that? But we doing amazing. We doing amazing, man. We doing amazing. We get we need more people to like it, but we get a lot of listeners, and that's dope and all that. So we're gonna continue do. Let's go to another music video. To make it do what it do. The new music video, you know what I'm saying, by my homegirl Kalia, called Gone. She's an amazing artist, and we're trying to get on the show. This her right here, no doubt. Right here on the morning show. Good morning.
I should land around 5 p.m. Show me home about 5:30ish. Yep, let's ride.
We got the car you're leaving yesterday. Don't even know where you gonna lay your head. Down the morning comes, you jumping on a plane. Figure out how to make the time fly now. I'm trying to distract myself from wasting it on my cell phone. Don't wanna miss your call, cause I don't know when you'll be coming home. When you're coming home, lost count the sundowns, you've been gone. How long will you be gone? Not sure I can do this no more. So when you're coming home, babe, we losing patience while the nights pass. By the time we talk again, it don't fix the disconnection. one. Sometimes it can feel like we're living two separate lives, different time zones, lot of unknowns, trying to keep us on the same page. Difficult conversations, knowing that we both see the same destination. How we gonna make it work from two locations? Torn into light withdrawal, night you fall through your calls, missed you too, pushing through till you're coming home. When you're coming home, lost count the sundowns you've been gone. How long will you be gone? Not sure I can do this no more. No, when you're coming home, lost count the sundowns you've been gone. How long will you be gone? Not sure I can do this no more. So when you coming home, babe, ooh, stay focused so I don't have to miss you so much. Blow a kiss for the next time you open your phone messages. When will we talk again, my love? I've been holding tight on a hope. Stay focused so I don't have to miss you so much. Blow a kiss for the next time you open your phone messages. When will we talk again, my love? I've been feeling oh so alone. When you're coming home, when you're coming home, lost count the sundowns you've been gone. How long will you be gone? 'Cause I don't know if I can take this no more. When you're coming home, lost count the sundowns you've been gone. Ooh, how long you be gone? Not sure I can do this no more. So when you coming home, baby? So when you coming home, babe?
Make sure you shop with Dip with Dignity. It is the best strawberries dipped in chocolate that I have ever had. Listen, y'all, if you want a treat that's sure to knock you off your feet, you need to get with Dipped in Dignity, okay? These are the best treats that I have ever had, and I am not somebody who liked strawberry dipped in chocolate. I was never that girl, but when I taste these treats by Dipped in Dignity, oh my God, OMG, 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 I couldn't just eat one. Ooh, ooh. Make sure you get with Dipped in Dignity, the very
Yes, indeed. It's your boy, the Joker, the Overlook MC. We back on the morning show with the boy, the Joker, the Overlook MC. In Corvette Green, the Queen. Back from that vacation. Doing what it do. You know what I'm saying? You got us on mute today. You got us on mute today.
The dogs are in the background, everybody, but I have to get off in just a few minutes. There's a story that I'm going to be talking about tonight on the Vet Green Show about a young lady who in Kansas City who was defending herself against some racial slurs. And some of you may have heard about this. Allegedly there were some teenage girls. They were white and they were calling black people slaves in school, and there was an altercation. So we're going to talk about this. There is going to what I love about this story is that the students are mobilizing and they are calling for community members, and they're saying that they will not be silenced. Like, enough is enough. They're tired of the racism. They're tired of the injustice, and they're standing for all Black students. So we're going to be talking about this story and more tonight on the Vet Green Show, everyone. So make sure you are subscribed to Green Ties Media. Make sure that you tune in at 7 p.m. Because we're going to talk about it. This is a discussion that needs to be had. This young lady, she got into this altercation with a guy. You know, the argument was amongst females. The altercation happened with a guy who told her to shut the F up and commenced to put hands on her. Okay. She's the one who got suspended. He got suspended, but only for a few days. She was suspended for a lot longer. And if you look at the video, you can see he laid hands first. So there's a great deal of injustice here. I saw this story a couple of days ago. I saw that my son actually posted about it today as well, or he posted about it last night. So we are going to be talking about this. We need more of our students to mobilize and protest. Take it back to the civil rights days, the Martin Luther King days, and stand for the injustice that is being done to our students. So we're going to talk about that and more tonight on the Vet Green Show. So stay tuned, 7 p.m. We will be right back here on Green Ties Media. I love y'all, long life, and the advice that I want you to leave you all with today is to fill your cup up. Before you do anything with the world, before you turn on social media, before you do anything, make sure your cup is overflowing. Because if it is not overflowing, you may run into a deficit. And if you run into a deficit, that means nothing else is going to be okay. So before you do anything, make sure that you are taking care of you and your cup is overflowing. So I love y'all, long life. I will see y'all tonight at 7 p.m. Make sure y'all stay right here with the Joker and 4-Star Lamar. I can't wait to hear about the Spotify wrap up. I just posted mine to my stories on the music side, so you can see who my favorite artists were in 2023. I know y'all probably already know because I was rocking hard to this one body of work. So have a great day on purpose, everybody. Love you, long life.
This is why you're a broke musician. Everyone's always so mad. They're saying the music business doesn't want us to succeed. Well, right now, this is the best time to be an artist, but you are not making the best decisions. See, most musicians are sending to Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, which all pay a fraction of a penny when people listen to their music. Is that worth it? Imagine if you looked into the newspaper and it said, there's a job offer. We pay you fractions of a penny. Would anybody be excited for that? No. The problem is most artists don't have any offers. They just send people to Spotify. That's their offer. My offer is I could get paid a fraction of a penny. They haven't set up a page that shows how much that they charge for a show. They don't have their website, and they're not driving traffic to their website where people can actually buy their albums. They don't have any membership platforms where people can now subscribe to them for $5 a month. There's no way for anybody to spend more money with them, even if they wanted to. So for you as an artist, what you do with this information is first, you need to start off by creating offers. Perform at someone's birthday party. What does that cost? Put it on your website. What does an album cost? Put it on your website. How much does a custom song cost? Put it on your website. You have to have other options for people to buy something from you than to just go to Spotify and pay you a fraction of a penny.
You already know how I'm coming. New rapper right on the scene. Keep it clean like Maybelline. You choose to waste your life, you going out bad. Consciously you pick the devil's side, you going out sad. Protected bad and multi, don't you see I got his blood on me? Demons know I'm about it, feeling like a masterpiece. Watch me on a bad day with PS, I might shake some. Pray to God he keep me, I stay low, won't hurt none. Chicago, I rep hard, that's Southside. South face, you gotta hold on, so I won't die, that's suicide. Be damned, see my soul fry. I'll never pick and choose, demons wanna see me lose. Back up at a vertical, by the building, got the tool. Numero uno, that's my brain. Try to copy, but you can't. Living life, I can't complain. High on God, keep me sane. I'm from the shot, I stay on go. Each one of them hitters deliver smoke. Don't say too much, don't make a scene. I beat that face like Maybelline, but I say though, I'll go off the meter like I'm Fredo. Thinking that I'm soft until I show up at your front door. They scared. Why you doing that to me? Yeah, I ain't never heard for this rap like this. Yeah. They say what you want, hit me like I'm Trump. Bringing pressure with no pump, leave your body slumps. Yeah, tally at the school, you ain't making goals. Call me Missy, but I'm bad, losing all control. Yeah, you supposed to be a Christian, why you rapping like that? Going crazy psychiatric, why you snapping like that? Jesus paid the whole price, it just happened like that. Rappers don't even write, why they capping like that? Yeah. Stop playing with me like I don't know how to rap. Yeah. I already told you when it gets done, it gets done. Yeah. Stop playing. Ain't nobody coming like this. Ain't nobody delivering raps like this. New Christian rap like this. Yeah. Rachel J.
Hello, thank you for visiting labeats.com. My name is Casey Lamke, and I want to introduce you to a new beat licensing platform. Here, you don't license one beat, you license them all. With hundreds of beats to choose from and new beats uploaded monthly, you, the artist, no longer have to choose which beat to buy while you search the internet. Become a member and download whatever you like, record your lyrics, and distribute your song. That's it. We have a free Beats membership so you can download over 100 beats for free, no catch. Once you finish your song, you can email us a link and we will also put your song on our Spotify playlist. The Team LA Beats has put together a package of multi-style music productions priced for anyone to break into the market. Get yourself a license to our ever-growing catalog of beats with your membership today.
Today, I'm going to be interviewing you today. So, the first question that I want to ask you, why do you like making music?
Basically, like, I like making music because it makes me happy, right? And because I'm nice.
Okay, so are you nice? Or are you nice?
I'm nice.
Okay, what inspires you?
What inspires my music? What I think about when you ask me what inspires my music, I think about my brothers. I think about my brothers that went through the same situation that I went through at a young age and had to go through, you know what I mean, all the hard situations that we had to go through, and I watch them today. I look at Facebook, I look at Instagram and watch, you know what I mean, the transformation of my brothers, and it makes my heart, you know what I mean, so happy, you know what I mean. I watch y'all and y'all inspire me. Salute to my brother.
Okay, those are all the 3 questions I needed to ask you.
I love you, Gotti. I love you, bro. Thank you, Miss O. You gave me a light gift. Let me fill your ass through the bars on the night shift. I might read a book in the morning, I might lift. I might spend the yard with the garden, I might spit. Thank you, Miss O. You gave me a light gift. Let me fill your ass through the bars on the night shift. I might read a book in the morning, I might lift. I might spend the yard with the garden, I might spit. Grandma did a bit, mama did a bit. Mama just had to put dope ahead of the kids. So the cycle recycle. When my turn came, what the fuck could I do but hot chew and bless myself with state boots? Step into the land of the giants in great suits. Sing dreams at 20, there's so many. Is anybody still in the town? Don't know any. Shot Kim here, Shorty King here. The homie Cross putting that chocolate up in the air. And Miss, with a chocolate ass. Got mirrors sticking out of every bar she passed. The guard John passed the gas and beat block. Said if you don't know your lessons, you keep locked. And I had to respect that. I know he checked back in his blade, I catch that. Thank you, Miss O, you gave me a light gift. Let me fill your ass through the bars on the night shift. I might read a book in the morning, I might lift. I might spend the yard with the garden, I might spit. Thank you, Miss O, you gave me a light gift. Let me fill your ass through the bars on the night shift. I might read a book in the morning, I might lift. I might spend the yard with the garden, I might spit. 17 clicks of a calendar will challenge you. Hearing stories about your girl will off balance you. World crazy, I created another. Then the God icon sent the book to his brother. Lost my mother and I barely cried. The consequences of a homicide. Shackled like Hannibal Lecter when they took him. With 2 white men who ain't never been to Brooklyn. Brought him back to the lies and dope. I studied theology, it gave me rise and hope. I wrote for the A-Team, I wrote for Birdland. Felt like Lil Wayne and Stone was Birdman. Taught me Batar and Almond Ra. Rest in peace, bro, King, I be God, Allah. Peace, King. I was raised with a crooks at, so when I made the board, I ain't never looked back. Thank you, Miss O, you gave me a light gift. Let me fill your ass through the bars on the night shift. I might read a book in the morning, I might lift. I might spend the yard with the garden, I might spit. Thank you, Miss O, you gave me a light gift. Let me fill your ass through the bars on the night shift. I might read a book in the morning, I might lift. I might spin the yard with the guard and I might spit.
To have once been a criminal is no disgrace. To remain a criminal is the disgrace. I formerly was a criminal. I formerly was in prison. I'm not ashamed of that.
No doubt. It's your boy, the Joker Overlook MC, live on the morning show. Yes, Boss Bang will be on the show tomorrow morning. His album dropped tomorrow. All platforms on, also on barsbangers.com. So make sure y'all continue to tune in tomorrow morning. We'll have a good conversation on the journey of this album, man, and his story is off the chain. And he's going the independent route. You know what I'm saying? He has the website, so you can go there and check out the merch, check out everything. And then also the information is on there too if you want features and all that good stuff and all of that. Because, you know, your boy here is his manager. So you can definitely talk business. And also all his tour dates will be on the website. And he's going to have a new piece of merch every month off the chain. You know what I'm saying? He's a writer. He's the songwriter, script writer. You know what I'm saying? He everything. He's just all around talented. And he has an amazing story to tell. He will be on tomorrow morning. You know what I mean? Y'all go ahead and cop that album. We're going to definitely splur and show a lot of love and give him his flowers and give him his crown tomorrow on the show. No doubt. Shout out to all my Spotify folks, man. Like I said, man, Spotify really stepped it up, man, after the viral. They're not paying people for their streams, but they made it up, you know, seeing all the characters they have. And like I said, if you're not really in tune with Spotify, you won't know a lot of these things. But definitely when you get your email, please go into your profile and see what they're offering. They're offering some amazing things to give you opportunity to make money in your sleep. And that's dope. And I don't know no other platform doing that. You know what I'm saying? So they take away something, they give you opportunity to gain something. But also you got to put in the work. That was the theme yesterday. Do the work. And that's the part of doing the work that I was talking about, not just going in the studio. You know what I'm saying? That's actually doing the work after the product is done. It's getting kind of easy to go to the studio and create. Create is a natural thing, it's a gift. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the easy part. But after the product is done, what are you going to do with it? That's a question I ask. You have the product done. For example, I have this pack of gum and I created this gum. We have a prototype. We like it. Now we have it, and now what we're going to do with it? It's going to sit on the shelf, or if it's going to go all over the world. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to have that in your computer, in your database, but you want your music in the other databases too, so people can hear your music, and you can find ways to make money and take care of your family and have a legacy for your kids, your family, and all that. That part right there is important. Some people, you doing it as a hobby, that's cool, you know. But why not use that hobby as a financial revenue stream to where you can make some money in your sleep? Why not? You know what I mean? Why not? Why not use that energy to have an opportunity? Why not? You know what I'm saying? If you can answer that question, say not, but you know what I'm saying, not to make no money, something wrong with you. I mean, it is what it is, you know. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? That part right there. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Spotify, what they're doing. Shout out for me being discovered on the record pool, because I sure didn't push it. I sure didn't know nothing about this until the email. I looked at my other top 5 stuff that I've listened to on my listening side of it, and then on my artist side, that's separate. And then that's when I was the summer, from the spring, and then the summer, I was in the record pool heavy. Spring, summer, and then when the fall came, that's a whole nother set. I think on the fall side of it, on the fall and now to this, I think I wasn't number 1 in that tier. I was number 7 tier, and I was number 7 or 8. I think in the fall, I checked on the record pool locally at tier number 2, what I was in. I believe it was Shay Noah. You know, it was number one in the Buffalo area, and then it was other artists and stuff that they looked at. But then on the one tier, of course, it was Westside Gunn, Conway. You know, all them. They killed that in the upstate area. In the New York area, I believe in that tier, I believe Westside Gunn was number one. But that record, that Spotify record pool is separate from the playlist. Let me make that clear. You have the playlist. You have the playlist section where they have how many playlists you was on, how many streams that you get. They even tell you how many people clicked on it on your profile through that. They give you the percentage of the algorithm. They give you all those stats. So definitely pay attention to the demographic of the workspace of Spotify. That's a whole nother community that you can study and be involved in. And that's what this internet is all about. They have communities now. Like, you know, if you on the IG side, that's a community. If you on the Facebook side, that's a community. But you got two communities in one because they both under Meta. So you can also get them both involved on both different communities, and you can really put them, maximize them together. X, better known as X, which used to be Twitter, that's a whole nother community. If you want to be in that, make sure you study all the demographics and the characters they have on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of artists just posting stuff in there and not really educating themselves that you can do more and you can make more money and you can get more fans, you get more opportunity. If you just posting and not doing no research, you can't go anywhere because these platforms are not free. Number one, they're not free. You got to do ads. You got to invest. You got to have a budget every month. And me seeing the things that Spotify brings to the table, and if you use those things effectively, your budget can go half of what the price is to start your budget for marketing yourself. You know what I mean? And talking to my mentor, they were saying by 2024 in January, your budget got to be at least $300 if you were dependent on the streams. But now that could be cut in half if you're using those characters in Spotify. If you're using those things in Spotify that they have so many different characters for the merch, everything. They have thing called clips in there. You can do reels on there. You can put your music video in there like a YouTube. You can do so many things on Spotify now. That's amazing. They have a nice feature they finna put together. They said coming soon with TikTok. And I think I know what that is because I know TikTok has a button you can use. If somebody pick your music and they use your music in the background of something they're doing or doing a dance, whatever. And if you like that song, there's a button at the bottom of TikTok. They say add this music. You click that. Whatever app is open that you listen to music, I don't care if it's YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, it automatically goes to your playlist. Just clicking on that button on TikTok. Now that's dope. TikTok is like the main source of really building your audience to a main a level if you're an artist. And I think once I get my stuff together, what I'm doing with this comic book, I believe I'm gonna do a TikTok just for the comic book and my characters. And I'm putting together this comic book I'm putting together, and I'm talking more about it in 2024. We got Bars Banger involved in it, one of the investors and part of it, and it's going to be an amazing piece of work that we're going to put together. I think that's going to be awesome. And I think I'm going to use TikTok in that way to where people can actually see the visual of the comic book with the music and with the audio. And I'm building up different characters for people's voices in that. I mean, of course, I'm getting my team involved, Even Rush Network, Green Ties Media, getting them to use voices into this movement I got going on, and hopefully make it to an animated cartoon in the next couple of years. But you know what I mean? You know, these dreams, and I'm going towards. I'm working towards it, and yeah. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, and I'm just amazed what Spotify got going on for artists and for podcasters. Yeah, the podcast, they're breaking down who clicked on it, who listened, how many minutes was listening on your podcast. They even let you know what audience that you can work towards through Spotify. They have a Spotify playlist for podcasts now. They have even commercial slots for Spotify that you can use for cheap. Like it used to be live, but you got to go into your account to do it. No third party. You have to go into your account. You know what I'm saying? On third party side, you can't see these things. But I was wondering why I couldn't see it when I click on the link on on the regular email, my regular listening page, which is my government name that I use for Spotify. I have a playlist for that. Then I have the artist side of it. I can't see it on my regular side of it because I'm just a listener. But on my artist side, you see all the characters. So make sure that you go in as an artist or as your podcast, go right into Spotify. You will see all the different things you can do. On the other side of it, as a viewer, you're not going to see those things. You're just going to see the things you've been listening to. You're going to see your top songs. You're going to see the top podcasts you listen to. You're going to see the top artists you love. You're going to see their merch. You're going to see all the things you can do to support. But the other end is going to show you how you can get that bag. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm loving what's going on and that part right there. And I think them pennies of the dollar don't mean nothing to you if you use it on the character. I think them pennies of the dollar for your streams is not going to mean anything if you use them other ones, because you actually make waves looking like you can make close to $4 or $5 grand a month being on Spotify now, using all those characters they bring it to the table and building your fan base. And you can put your tour dates on there. You can put your ticket sales on there that people can pay for a ticket on your Spotify. You know what I mean? They even show you how, if you out of town and you want to know how to get there, they even give you specials on flights, hotels, everything is on. All them characters is on Spotify. That's amazing. They're making you independent artists. Not me independent artists. I say unsigned artists seem like you signed, which you are. Because if you on that platform, it's a 360 deal. So they're actually giving you information of how you can actually move a little different if you use those characters. And it takes time to learn it because it gets confusing at first. But when I got the email and I broke everything down, I talked to my mentors. They was like, yeah. They broke it down to me and it makes sense. But, you know, it gets tough. It gets tough. But, and also, like I told them, I said, I didn't push my music on a record pool. I didn't even know Spotify had a record pool for DJs. So I didn't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? So so I had to put that up there, man, and show love and say that, you know, there's really some good things going on. But y'all continue to listen right here live on the morning show. Don't forget about the drawing that we're having on the 22nd. You know what I'm saying? On the 22nd of December, we're doing a drawing for an opportunity to get a pair of Air Force Ones. All right. December 22nd. If you want to get your name in the box, man. And I know a lot of people gonna wait to the end. You're gonna wait to that week to pay for your name. You know what I'm saying? Not get it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting your bag right. But you get one name in the box. You get one name in the box for 25, 3 names in the box for 50. You can get 6 names in a box for 80. For 80, I might, you know what I'm saying? You know, y'all gonna, you know, I might do a special on one of those slots too. You know, so I might do a special on one of them slots. You know what I'm saying? Probably tomorrow. Just for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And they'll tune in and tag somebody that loves sneakers. Tag somebody that loves customized sneakers. I'm gonna do a special for the $25 one. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow. So y'all tune in. Y'all tune in on that one. Y'all tune in tomorrow on that one on the special. I'm gonna do a special for that. You know what I'm saying? For $25. I might go ahead and say you can get 8 names in there. You know what I'm saying? For $25 only for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You get 8 names in a box only for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and let it be known. I'm gonna lock that in right now. I like that. I'm going by the Most High speaking to me right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Tune in tomorrow on the morning show. That's gonna be the special tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? $25 for 8 names. That's the value of $80. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The $80, 6 names for 8, 6 and 6 names. It's 6 names right there. It says 6. You know what I'm saying? 6 for $80. I'm gonna do 6. Yeah, 6 for 25. Start tomorrow. So make sure y'all tune in and get that special. That's the special, y'all. You know what I mean? And we got Bars Banger on tomorrow too. So all y'all Bars Banger fans, make sure y'all tune in. You know what I'm saying? And make sure the Bars Banger team push it that he's gonna be on tomorrow morning and all of that. So let's get into this music video. You know what I'm saying? This music video. And we continue to keep on supporting artists, music videos, MP3s. We're gonna be jamming out tomorrow, playing some music. We can play some music tonight on the Vet Green Show. We're just gonna have a good old time. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Lauren Nicole, man. Lauren Nicole, who's definitely been on our platform, and she's an amazing R&B artist. And it's her joint right here on the morning show. This is your boy the Joker, the Overlook MC. Good morning.
Big frame picture. Someone that's gonna help me do the dishes. Chocolate's best with a bouquet. Someone that's gonna love me on my worst day. I want a healthy communication. Go on night trips, vacation. Someone who says they're sorry after we get done arguing. Is it so damn bad that I'm a girl who just wants love? Why does it feel so hard to find someone who actually shows up? Get to know me, call me slowly, show me chivalry. Hoping I can find a guy that gets on my one knee. I don't wanna give up, I just wanna find love. Someone that caters to us one and when he's in love. I don't wanna give up, I just wanna find love. Show appreciation to all this effort. Trust, loyalty, honesty, respect. Want my bit, my body, and it get me in the bed. Wanna know about me and my intellect. Wanna see action, I don't wanna hear words. Show me some affection, that will be my best hurt. Genuine intentions, so I stay alert. Give up on love. Whoa. Please don't repeat my past hurt. Is it so damn bad that I'm a girl who just wants love? Why does it feel so hard to find someone who actually shows up? Get to know me, call me slowly, show me chivalry. I can find a guy that gets on one knee. I don't wanna give up, I just wanna find love. Someone that caters to us one and ways in love. I don't wanna give up, I just wanna find love. Show appreciation to all this effort.
Everybody know I'm the best? In what category? In everything. Name one. We got the best rappers. We literally started rap. You might have started it, but we elevated the game. Public Enemy, Rakim, Run DMC. Tupac, Biggie, Nas. R&B then. Don't do that to yourself. Keith Sweat, Rick James, Bobby Brown. Boyz II Men, Drew Hill, Jodeci. Ooh, yeah. New Edition, Prince, Whitney Houston. Let's begin this. What you doing here? Because I deserve to be in the conversation. Okay, what you got? Usher, 50 Cent, Alicia Keys, Snoop Dogg, SWV, Escape, Outkast, Eminem, Missy Elliott, Soulja Boy, you, Michael Jackson. He got y'all with that one. What you doing here? Cause we got good music too. Yeah, y'all over with. Beyonce, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, Rihanna, Dr. Dre, Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, Britney Spears. Okay, let's just come to agreement that we all got talent. You right? Yeah, facts. What about me? Get y'all there.
I wanna go outside.
Oh,
yeah.
Cadence back. Last night I think I fell in love again. After holding you in my arms, I get lost in your eyes, girl. I touch your hand, you grab my fingers, and you
we got you.
No, that's your boy the Joker Overlook MC. It's your boy the Joker right here on the morning show right here. We appreciate everybody tuned in, showing us love every morning. It's getting bigger and better and all that, man. Make sure you're tuned in tonight on 7 o'clock. It will be the Vet Green Show. Go to Green Ties Media. You know what I'm saying? It's in the description. You know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell and make sure you tune in and all that. Because once you do that, you are already a official member or opportunity. So when we do drawings and stuff like that, you automatically will get one in. Because we always do, when you do a pop-up, when you do a pop-up, you might, give away some money in the Cash App and all that, man. We're going to give back to the whole year of 2024. We starting early. You know what I'm saying? We starting early. You understand me? You know what I mean? And watch the show. Enjoy. We having a good time. We always bring some good topics. And if you have any good topics you want to talk about, put it in the comments. We'll definitely come back and look at them and expose what you want to talk about, and we make it do what it do. This is what we do. This is the platform. This is what we got going on right here. Don't forget about the raffle going on. We having a special tomorrow, so make sure y'all tune in. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow is going to be $25 for 6 names in the box for a free pair of a customized Air Force One designed by Painted Trip by your boy truly, because I got skills. You know what I mean? Do what it do. These sneakers here. You know what I'm saying? Got the Vet Green, the Queen shoe. You know what I'm saying? Customized. You know what I mean? Do what it do. And I got these jump balls for my model. You know what I mean? Booyah. You feel me? Yeah, you see that. You see that. So this is what I do. Give y'all a little taste of what's going on. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow Painted_Drip on YouTube. Shout out to Whitney Payton, the artist out of Phoenix, Arizona. She came to Buffalo perform before. I've been a fan now since I moved to Albuquerque. Been a fan since the pandemic, and I designed her a pair of shoes, and she got her joints in the mail right there. You see her. She posted up yesterday. I appreciate it. Yeah, her joints right there. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Yes. Shout out Wendy Payton, man, for showing love and all that, man. And I'm probably be designing most stuff for her because she's definitely on tour again. I believe in the beginning of the spring, and I might design her a hoodie. You know what I'm saying, for the tour or something, t-shirts or something. Yeah, you know what I mean. And she definitely said she's gonna hit me up and let me know some things. So shout out to Whitney Payton. She's on the playlist, on our Spotify playlist, the Morning Show podcast on Spotify. And make sure you go ahead and share and click that heart button, man, and listen to the playlist. All the videos that you see on here is on the playlist. You know what I mean? And we're upgrading everything for the new month, the month of December, bringing like 3 more songs on that joint. We have an amazing playlist. It's off the chain. So make sure y'all support that, because they're not supporting us. You supporting other artists and helping them get a bag. And that's what it's all about, is helping one another. And that's what we push on this platform. This your boy, the Joker, the Overlook MC. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get up out of here. And we're going to end it of the new music video of the week for next week. It is your girl, Naquasia. Yeah, Love Hangover. We're going to play in that video with that. And we see y'all tomorrow morning. It's your boy, the Joker, the Overlook MC. Good morning. Stay tuned in. Stay blessed. And continue to put God first. We up out of here. Peace.
Never lie. But if you must lie,